What up? What up? What up? What up? Seeing if y'all can hear me. Mic check. We live. We live. We live. We got Chopper. We got Ooch in the building. We got Sticks. It's gonna be a little light, little day today. I hope everybody doing okay today.
What's up?
How you been, bro?
Broken breathing,
There we go.
double B type shit.
Open breathing is wild though.
Hey, it's the circumstance we find ourselves in, my guy.
Hey, it is what it is, man.
Type shit. It really is what it is.
Shit, I feel like it's gonna be a light little day today. I'm gonna tell y'all why. It's Labor Day weekend, man. Shout out to all the laborers out there.
Basically, most of America.
I mean, you'd be surprised, man. We got a few people out there that's just skating on by.
Even shit,
Listen, I
you
know it's
skate on
spell
by
fit
without a
world.
job. Shit,
Listen,
you
I know
do
it's spell
something.
fit world, but they take it seriously out here in these streets. Man, how's the music in the background? That's not too bad. What y'all thinking? How y'all feeling?
Nah,
How's it sounding on y'all end? The music not too bad. I hope not. The background music we got going.
I can hear you.
Somebody was
Music
saying,
ain't that
hey,
bad.
look at this next stream, man. We really want this one. So hey, listen, I gotta supply to you boys. Shout out to y'all. Hit that like and subscribe coming up in this thing. Tell your boy how you feeling. We got a good show today. As you can see, the title of the show is how his finances affected dating prospects. Easy little lob. Easy little lob. First off, Chop, how you doing, Chop?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Craig?
I'm chilling. Same shit, different day. Well, shit. It's been a crazy little weekend, man. First off, shout out to the chat. Yeah, it's be a little light today. We're probably gonna have Raimi pulling up. You know what I mean? It's Labor Day weekend, like I said earlier. So a lot of people probably out there right now just enjoying themselves, stuff like that. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But first off, I kind of want to talk about this. We was kind of talking about it earlier, but I want to talk about this Young Thug thing, man, because it goes back to like it's always that one person that has the most to say about what they hate the most that is actively partaking in the good G?
Yeah, I can hear you. Your shit went out a little bit.
Can you hear me? How my mic sounding? You able to hear me?
Your mic good, man. You good?
Yeah, no, I hear you. But no, I just think it's wild, bro, that like out of nowhere we come to find out it's a whole mixtape of this man just snitching. Like, and it's like and the way they getting it out of him, it's like so easy too. It's not like no coercion. They not really like pressing on him too hard. You know what I mean? Just for him to like be treating Gunna the way he is. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know about y'all, but like Snitch Gunna is my favorite version of Gunna. The man, like, I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. The man decided to lose a bunch of weight. He actively started being a little bit more positive in some of the content that he was like rapping about. You know what I mean? And he's like no longer on that whole gangster mentality stuff. And I'm gonna be honest, like a lot of people, like with the way that rap is going, in my opinion, I feel like it's no longer necessary to be a gangster rapper. Like straight up. Like that's dead. If I'm being honest, talking about how you fuck hoes and do this, sell crack, do that, do this in hip hop, I honestly think that shit's over with. Like that shit is so saturated now, and it's so many people that got caught up. Like so many people being found out as frauds, actively being found out as frauds for half the shit that they rapping about, right? And so it gets to the point where like nobody even comes to hear that shit no more. Nobody's even coming. And its primary example is the whole Kendrick Lamar versus Drake beef bullshit. Like, I'm so happy that Drake is back on top and actually rapping the way he used to. Because I'm gonna be real with you. Like, when it came to like the whole Kendrick Lamar versus Drake, the only reason why Drake was the only reason why Kendrick Lamar was like winning is because everybody was struggling at the time, and everybody loves an artist that they can relate to. And Kendrick is a struggle artist. I'm not saying he's a struggle artist, but he's a struggle rapper, meaning like he raps about struggle shit. And so I know Drake is faking everything, but like when it comes to actually rapping, at least we know he fake, but he gives just a feel good vibe. And I think that's what it comes to. And shout out to Jinkus Monkey. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. But yeah, my boy say, yeah, it's a bunch of fake ass shit. And he's right, bro. He's right. I feel like half the stuff they rapping about is fake, bro. So no longer do you have to sit there and prove that you're a gangster. That's why I love Gunna so much, because he talking about working out, you know what I mean, doing better for himself. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he talk about, you know, his money, his chains and shit like that a little bit here and there, but like at least it's not on some like self like harm to the community type shit. And shout out to T-Bone, the mods in the building. I don't know. What y'all think about it?
So here's the
I
thing.
agree. Oh, no, you go ahead.
So I know it's all. I truly do believe it's all a part of a political agenda, right? Like when hip hop first became mainstream back in like the late, when was it, 1979, late 1970s. It's always been like there's only certain content, only certain topics that like were really pushed to be aired. And that's how it is in the music industry in general. Like there's always certain topics or certain like themes in the lyrics that get pushed harder than something positive. And we even see it on social media too. Like negative stuff will always get more clout. Negative content will always like controversy, it always sells. Sex sells. Drugs and glamorizing all the toxic shit sells. Like it's just an unfortunate thing, and I really do think it could be part of a political agenda to like not uplift, you know, certain communities and make it a point to like paint a certain image out of, and like hip hop being one of the most popular ways of doing that definitely is part of the issue. Like no matter what, I mean, even with the female rappers, like you don't see there. A lot of people say that there aren't any conscious female rappers. That's not true. I listen to some conscious female rap. I
Right.
listen to a lot of it. I listen to a lot of story
Like who?
like Rhapsody. She actually, I believe she won, if I'm not mistaken, her last album won a Grammy. There was Rhapsody, there's a lot of other people, like they're mostly underground. Even if I were to name some, like y'all probably might not recognize, but I know like Cash Doll, she raps about positive stuff. Well, not more like personal, like empowering stuff. Lakia, she's very vulnerable and like speaks about real life experience. Like, you know, I could go on and on, but there are certainly female rappers who don't just rap about pussy or like any of that. So even Bia's old shit, like, you know, the reason why like her basic shit sells is because that's what they want to push. That's what these executives want to push. They want to push like certain themes that like do not portray positive images of like hip hop. It sucks. That's just always been the reality for decades, for as long as hip hop has been alive. So like, you know, it same with conscious rap, conscious male rap. Like when do you ever see, when was the last time we seen a rapper like Mos Def hit the radio, hit the streams? I mean, the closest thing was Kendrick Lamar.
But even then, like people not there for that. Like it's so, I don't know. Like I feel like rap is so, it's a dying genre, man. Like a lot of people would say no, but in my opinion, it's a genre that's dying. It's no longer the leading genre, in my opinion.
It's because, like, I mean, I think it's still alive in the underground. You will still see underground rappers, still rap about real shit, rap about like other things besides what's being pushed on the radio.
Shout out to Jenkins.
But
Yeah,
the
yeah.
problem is,
50 is a good artist. I'm not gonna lie. The boy is talented. Good rapper, good producer. 50 is talented as shit. Hey, and I'm gonna be real with you. I think Sticks could appreciate that comment on the screen. You see that, Sticks?
Yeah.
Like straight up.
Wait, what am I looking at?
Like, there's a few artists out there that are like, I hate to say it, Kanye before he got fucking crazy is on that level as well. Where
Kanye, even after he got crazy, is on that level. It's just once everybody got a peak. Because Donda is not a bad album. I don't care what anybody says. If you want to talk about just quality of music,
one of his top 3 albums.
Donda is a great album.
Donda is one of his top 3.
Oh, you talking overall or just from the production perspective?
Let's go right now. Name me your top 3 Kanye albums.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Okay, that's number 1, obviously.
College Dropout.
I beg to differ.
Okay, that's fair. But My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, College Dropout. And the last 2 for me, my personal favorite on that 3rd place would be either Yeezus, but if I'm being honest, just overall, I'd have to say like fucking, what's it called? The 26th Life of Pablo. Because I feel like it's a commemoration of Kanye West album up until that point.
So you got an eye. You got an eye, but you only got one open. So I'm gonna correct your list for you. All right. So the list goes like this.
Okay, what is the criteria before you start? Because my criteria is based off overall music, not just the production, not just the raps.
Absolutely.
Overall, the delivery.
I was about to say lyricism, sonically, playback, skippability, all of that. All right, that's all of that comes into play. An eye for the right vocal at the right time. Like I'm gonna name the list right now. All right.
He gonna say Graduation or 808s. But go ahead.
No. Listen, hold on. This is gonna surprise you.
All right.
Top three. Number 1 is gonna be My Dark Twisted Fantasy, hands down. Everybody know that shit. That's easy.
Yeah, can't really argue with that.
Number 2, and I'm gonna tell you why.
I got reasons for mine, but go ahead. We gonna bounce off each other.
I'm gonna say Donda. Bro, Donda.
Don't explain yourself. Just drop your list. So number 1 is My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Number 2 is Donda. What's number 3?
Number 3 is gonna be a head-to-head, just like you. My Life of Pablo or Late Registration. Bro, Late Registration taught me something about Kanye. Late Registration showed me that he has a passion for good humor as well. I don't know if he was paying attention to the skits in between each thing too. Not only was he playing.
Wait, which one is Late Registration?
Bro,
that might be the one I was thinking about.
Late Registration is the one that has roses.
Which one is 2004? Which one is the one with the wire and the one with the?
That's the earlier albums. I'm talking about the one where na 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 na. Hey mama.
Which one has crack music?
That's Late Registration.
Okay, that's not the one I'm talking about.
Yeah,
College Dropout is the one I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Late Registration is gas though.
Late Registration is heat. Late Registration is heat, bro.
In my opinion, unpopular opinion, I respect yours, but unpopular opinion, I would say Late Registration. For his first 15 years,
right, T-Bone.
Late Registration is his weakest overall. There are certain aspects. There are certain aspects, in my opinion, Late Registration outshines his other works, but overall, as a product, I don't think Late Registration, like bar for bar, and sonically speaking, you can't argue that Late Registration is a better album than College Dropout or Donda or fuck down there. Let's not even go there. That's 2020s. I'm just talking the 2010s up until 2016. So 2004 to 2016, that first 10, 12-year run, that's what we're just worried
So
about.
Stronger and Good Life was on T-Bone was on
That's graduation.
That was
Stronger,
graduation.
Good Life, that's
That was
graduation.
graduation.
Right.
Yeah.
Flashing Lights.
Now
Graduation
they
is-
did have a song on Late Registration that should have been on there, and it was called Celebration. It's a celebration, bitches. I don't know if you remember that. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if you remember that one.
Bruh, okay. In my opinion, Kanye did his best rapping in College Dropout. I don't think he's ever spat any bars the way he did in College Dropout.
He did. Listen,
Bvaz, I have to agree with him on that. There was a level of hunger in
Actually,
College
I got to take
Dropout.
it back. He did his best spitting in fucking
Jesus?
My Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Bro, stop. I'm talking just bars. Bars. I'm not talking production. Listen, overall music,
I'm talking bars.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is better.
Hold on, bro. I'm trying not to get demonetized.
Unpopular
It's about to
opinion?
make me play some Kanye.
Unpopular opinion,
What you
Kanye
think,
had
Chop?
better
Chop.
bars and Watch the
First off,
Throne
before we go
over
further,
My
me and you
Beautiful.
guys, Chop yet. Chop, what's your top 3 Kanye albums?
So don't shun me, but I never really was that big into Kanye like that.
Oh yeah, we gotta
But
kick
I
out the
definitely would
the
say
panel, she's done.
College Dropout is definitely one of my favorite albums from him.
Yeah.
The woman knows. Yeah, she can stay. She knows both.
I mean, College Dropout is an honorable
Yeah,
mention.
somebody in the comments said College Dropout was like a Hunger and Ye, and I do agree with that for sure. You could hear that.
Yeah.
Like he tried to prove something in College Dropout with his bars, and he did, in my opinion.
That's like saying Section 8 Section 80 is Kendrick's best album because he was hungry. And that's not it.
No. We're not gonna do that. 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 Let me tell you why we're not gonna do that. Let me tell you why we're not gonna do that. Let me tell you why we're not gonna do that. Okay.
That is like saying that.
No, it's not. There's a very, very distinct difference. Listen, hold on. Let me explain the shit, bro. With Kendrick's situation, his bars have gotten better over time. The bars in Good Kid, Mad City trump Section 80. You can say he tried harder in Section 80, but when you talk about just the delivery, rhyme scheme, all that, I have rigor mortis. Come on, ADHD.
Bro, are you kidding me? That's what I'm saying. If you understand, Section 80 bars are way better than fucking Good Kid, Mad City.
By what degree, though? Even if you want to make that argument.
My lyricism, he had Absol on that rap.
No. I didn't ask you that. You see, you ain't answered the question I asked you. You said lyricism. I said by what degree, though?
I'm about to show you. I'll pull it up right now. Hold on. I don't really care.
Because with Kanye West, College Dropout, the bars in College Dropout, he's never rapped like that ever again. The only argument would be Late Registration, but everything after Late Registration, he's not spitting the way he spat in College Dropout. It's not even remotely relevant.
Is one of them, bro. That's another one right there. ADHD. Damn, my God. Hold on.
R.I.P. Aaliyah, Blow My High.
Chapter 6. Yes. Hold on.
What's the one song that he took off the album? Spiteful Chant.
Hold on. Let me see. There we go. The outro.
Ever heard Pete and Baz? I have not heard Pete and Baz, Bvaz. I might need to invest in them. Also, Craig, we need to establish something. There's a difference between more acclaimed and just overall best. If you want to talk about his best album,
he was killing it in Section 80, bro. Like, come on, he was his hungriest. He was his hungriest in Section 80.
He was his hungriest. I will agree with you, but you can't confidently. The degree to which Section 80 is quote unquote better lyrically or bar wise than My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, the gap is not that big. It's not big enough for you to say he just outspat. Like with Kanye's situation,
It's a big
college, bro, hear me out. The bars in College Dropout are trumping anything he ever spat in Graduation, 808's Heartbreak, Yeezus, Life of Pablo, Donda. The only competition bar wise, and I'm not talking about the people he features on the album, but just Kanye West himself. The only competition of College Dropout bar wise is Late Registration. You
I
can't
think
tell me
he's
there's another
in
album he
Vegas right
spat
now,
the way he
y'all. If
spat.
y'all looking for Dennis, I think he in Vegas. I'm not sure.
Boy on
I
vacay.
didn't hit him up today. I'm just responding in chat. My bad. I ain't hit him up today, but I think he in
Pete
Vegas.
and Baz. Wait, is Baz the dude with J. Cole
No,
with
you thinking of
Dreamville?
somebody else.
That's what you're talking about?
You thinking of somebody else. But Boss is good. Boss is good. I met him in South by Southwest.
That's wait, is Pete and Baz like a team or is it like two different people? Oh, it's like an okay.
What up? Shout out Fantastic Max, my boy in the building. How you been, my G?
Somebody said UK drill rappers. I was just talking shit earlier. Because
She was shitting on me.
Craig was playing some like UK rappers. I don't know, man. Like,
Mandem.
it's just the accent. Like, I just can't. And what they say too. It's like I cannot take anything they say serious.
Yeah.
I fuck with UK drill
Because
rap.
I don't know.
I used to shit on it,
The
but they
UK
shit fire.
experience is way different than the US experience. So it's like they will never compare to like a US rapper, in my opinion.
Also, it's a cultural thing. Like you can't really relate to
mean,
them like they can relate to y'all. So
exactly. It's like
That'll be a
their
good little
audience.
debate.
Well, I'll put it this way:
I'm pretty
shit
sure
like
that's
soca or dancehall, that might not be the average American's preference on music genre. But then again, they're not necessarily living the Caribbean lifestyle, so it's understandable if it doesn't appeal to them.
Yeah.
You feel
I
me?
mean,
The type of
I
shit.
listen to like different genres from different like cultures and countries. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying like if we're sticking to the genre of hip hop, there are certain like just like
Okay,
rap from
hold
other
on.
countries. Like I can't I even though I speak Spanish and I understand it pretty well, a lot of shit that rappers from Latin America speak on I can't relate to because I don't live in Latin America. Their political experience is way different than mine in the US. You get what I'm saying? Like that's what I meant. Like when it comes to hip hop is one of those genres that like the
Do we
audience that
consider
will
UK
gravitate
drill
to
hip
certain
hop though?
artists, to certain hip hop artists is their content, their story, their relatability. So it's like that's just how I've always seen it. Compared to like other genres, I mean, hip hop is the most like personable one that like comes straight from like a person's actual experience. And a lot of it is like, based on where they're at. Where they're
Hold on,
at.
is UK drill rap considered hip hop though?
I mean, yeah. Would
Because
you
I
want to
think
consider it
location
under the
plays a
hip hop
part in it.
spectrum?
So what do you define as hip hop?
I think hip hop, his location plays a part in it, in my opinion, as well. Like, I don't think, like, for all of Chris Brown's talent, I don't, he can make Afrobeats esque music, but is he making Afrobeats? Because the experience plays a part in the music's authenticity. Am I
Can
making
white people
sense?
make hip hop?
White
Wait, what was the
American?
question?
Yeah, can white
I
Americans
don't
make
think like a random French person can, but like a white American, and this is what I mean by his history plays a part in his authenticity.
So that's why
So
I'm
it
asking
depends on the individual.
what defines hip hop for you?
Uh, it's an American sound, predominantly, in my
What,
opinion.
what
Again, I could be wrong.
Definitely started in
Some
America.
shit
kind
get
of
educated
American
motherfucker
sound?
on, but huh?
What kind of American sound?
Okay, you see, that's where we get a little different because their hip hop has had revisions over the couple last few decades. Its original form is not what it is today, and I don't think I'm gonna get a lot of flack for saying that because I think we can all agree the shit, the perception of hip hop in the '80s is different from what it was in the '90s, from the early '90s to the late '90s, and Same applies with the 2000s going into what we have now.
Yeah. So I think
So,
for me, hold on. We got somebody in chat. Real talk. Kanye's first 3 albums after his mom passed. 808s and
Watch the
Heartbeat.
Throne is underrated, bro. It does
Album.
not get enough love, bro.
Love the song Yikes. Yeah, Yikes was amazing. I'm not gonna lie. For 20 LL.
Wait, is Yikes the one where it's like she could get menacing, frightening?
Find out.
Sometimes I myself. Okay, yeah,
Yep.
Yikes is gas. Bro, this is what I mean by Kanye West is a
on that
legend, bro.
TCP, huh?
I said a hip, a hop, a hit. Happiness don't stop. That should remind me of Biggie's intro to what's the name of that album? The first one, Ready to Die. And nigga was in a nigga's mom was in a hospital.
Yes, sir, bro. That is a great song. He also had that song where he was talking about some I love you or something like that. So much that I thought about killing you, and I didn't kill you because I didn't kill myself. Some bullshit like that.
Oh,
yeah.
Girl, you so modest. Is that one?
No, but I got
only like 3 songs off that one.
I got that hidden Kanye song where nobody's supposed to have.
I like your titties because they provoke a focus on 2 pairs
I told you already. So DJ, I think, is in Vegas. I haven't called him or hit him up because I don't want to disturb him if he with Cali Girl, and I don't want to tempt him to like hop on panel if he's already like having a good time with his girl. Like it would like ruin the whole vacation. I already know like how easy it is to jump on panel and shit. So like that's why I'm like I didn't call him, I didn't hit him up, none of that. So it's just it's a real chill stream. Plus today is me and my girl's anniversary. Not today, but tomorrow.
Hey, happy birthday, bitch ass nigga. I mean, bro.
It's not my birthday.
But, oh yeah, happy anniversary. I'm tripping. I'm tripping.
But yeah, we're gonna be going out. Nah, bro, not at all. I gotta listen. Listen, you could be in here, but nah, sorry, G.
Nigga starts getting so watching. Boy says 6'6". Yeah, you out. What's the $606? Yeah, you're done, buddy.
But
bugging
fast, bro.
No lie, Bounce is the best song on Yeezus. I know you're right. I know.
You know what? Yeezus is the worst album.
Of loving
Yeezus is the worst album.
Nah, you bugging. Yeezus is Kanye West experimenting, and I'm grateful for it. You don't understand. Let me tell you something, bro. You love Life of Pablo, right?
Mm-hmm.
You do not get a Life of Pablo if Kanye West does not have a Yeezus Watch the Throne era. You understand that, right?
True. He did.
So you have to appreciate the process.
What he say?
Yeezus is greatness. Fuck out of here, bro.
If I fuck this model and she
just bleach her asshole and I get bleach on my t-shirt, I will feel like an asshole. I was high when I met her. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to say nothing. Nah, bro. I'm sorry. Kanye West is a fucking
remember when he dropped that. That was when I found out there are some models out there that really be bleaching their assholes.
Me too.
Prior to that, I had no idea that was a thing.
Thank you, Kanye West. See, he out here, he informing the youth. He informing the youth, bro.
My man said, let me tell you something. Can't tell me nothing.
Okay, can't tell me nothing. That's graduation, right? Excuse me. Was you saying something? You can't tell me nothing.
Can't tell me nothing.
No lie, his 2 slept on albums is Watch the Throne and Yeezus. I don't know why y'all hate Yeezus. Yeezus is really a good album. Production-wise, top fucking tier shit. It is funny. It is glorious. Come on, man. Put my fist in it like a civil rights sign.
I mean...
Nah, Yeezus is the one, bro. Watch the Throne is fire, too.
Weekend on that 2CB, huh?
Kanye West is...
Bro, hey, this is real, though.
You see, that ain't start till later though. That was
That's
not
real though.
like
He ain't lying on that. He not
he
lying
didn't
on
start
that.
doing that
Throne
shit
is
though till
perfecting
later.
that show.
It's around Watch the Throne and Yeezus he started doing shit like that. But he wasn't doing shit like that on like
That's
808s
crazy.
and
He right.
Heartbreaks or
He right though. He
Graduation.
really do be saying some wild ass shit.
I only heard of
Carnival was
Bleaching Your
crazy. I'm
Teeth
not gonna
before
lie.
that.
Carnival was crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. That Carnival era with him and Ty Dolla $ign, that was the wildest era to me. I was like, bro, how you go from singing God fearing music to yo, she ride it like Carnival. I don't know. I'm like, damn. Shit.
How do you, when it's all said and done, how do you think the world gonna remember Kanye West? Real shit. Like 50 years from now, when we are like when Kanye West, 50 years after Kanye West is dead, how do you think the world gonna remember him?
I can't say too much. I got a closet full of his merch.
He's like a die-hard Kanye fan.
Yeah, watch this. Watch this.
He got all the Yeezys that ever dropped.
Bro, gonna give us a tour. That's
He's about
crazy.
to show us his Yeezy collection.
I don't know if you can see that. If y'all know, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
I think the world should be grateful for Kanye West.
T-Bone
All
said
his
bro
flaws
said he was
considered.
mad. Bro said he was mad at Jesus in an interview.
He did say
No.
that. He did say
No,
that.
you know. That's why I say I'm embarrassed. I can't.
Dude, like
He did say
see,
that.
this is why
I can't say
I
too
find
much.
people like Kanye, like a lot of artists like Kanye, who claim that, oh yeah, I'm gonna start. I changed my life. I gave my heart to Jesus. I'm gonna start making Christian music. Next thing you know, that shit is just an act.
Drive
It's so
slow.
pretentious. It's just so pretentious to me.
Yeah.
You see, I agree to an extent, but I genuinely think Kanye West has internal conflict going on. So you
Oh,
can
for
tell when
sure.
people are
He
just
has
like
mental health
pretending,
issues.
but like his shit is, you can tell once in a while he genuinely does regret a lot of the shit he does or has done. And then sometimes the other part of him just take over. Like that nigga has identity crisis, bro. Like he's really fighting himself and losing that battle. You can tell. It's not a facade or a scheme to get the public to like him or sell merch. He really, really does have internal
Issues.
turmoil. That nigga is struggling, bro.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's not everybody knows that.
But
Drive Slow is another banger, bro. Drive Slow is a banger. Paul Wall was cooking on that bitch.
You know, I never realized.
man came in here wild.
I really never
Please
realized how
I'm not
lyrical
reading that.
Paul Wall was. Like,
What?
because you know, Houston rappers are not really known. Even now, a lot of Houston rappers are not known to be
Even-
lyrical like that.
Really?
They're
That is a
not-
crazy
lot of them-
statement. Do
a
not
lot
tell
of
Maxo
Houston
that.
rappers are
Do
not
not tell
lyricists.
Maxo that, bro.
Oh, what up,
Maxwell's
G?
not really. I
What's up, my
mean,
boy?
to some extent,
You gonna say
he can be
Maxo not
lyricist.
lyrical?
Hey,
He
you trying to
is.
pull up
listen
to
to
some
me
extent,
together.
he is. I take that back. But I'm talking about generally speaking, like for the most part, for what most Houston rappers are known for, they're not known to be lyrical.
Shout out to you, my boy. I hope y'all got it. I hope you got
So, okay,
Vegas,
what-
safety, bro.
What do you consider a Houston rapper?
I'm
Is Zero
speaking-
not lyrical?
No, I'm saying, look, I'm not saying that there are not lyrical rap. There are lyricists in Houston, from Houston, that are actually lyrical. But I'm talking about mainstream wise, from what other people in other states, not locals from Houston, not the shit that we know, but I'm talking about mainstream wise. Like, they do not view
The only
these
mainstream one is
mainstream-
Travis Scott. That's it. We don't really have like a
man,
big
A lot of
mainstream
mainstream.
I'm
Bro,
talking
have you heard
about,
of
like-
Toby, bro? Have you heard of
in
Toby?
this generation.
Toby's not really mainstream.
Toby's
like that,
you
though.
gonna
Bro,
compare
Toby
Toby
got a
to
whole
fucking
ass shoe, bro. He got a whole ass deal.
I mean,
This
yeah,
man is
he's
talking about a shoe.
yeah, of course
Please rest.
he's popular, but I'm
The fuck
talking
are we
about
talking
like
about?
the mainstream, like for
Mainstream,
example,
bro. We didn't just say popular. Mainstream.
Okay,
I'm
fine.
talking about, like,
okay, I get what you're saying, but we got
on the
Beyonce.
radio,
We have
on the radio,
Beyonce.
what has
We
dropped
got
on the
Kelly
radio.
Rowland. We got
Beyonce is not a rapper. Kelly
We're
Rowland is
talking
not a
about
rapper.
rap, dude. We're talking about rappers.
She said
we're talking about rappers that have been on like on radio
mainstream
stations.
rappers.
We got Scarface.
Your boy DJ Fresh
What's
chopping
going on
off.
there, boy? Fresh cut Denny.
You know what's crazy? I went to this barber who was like old, and I didn't even know. Like I first time seeing the guy, he's like old, one of those old school like boxing coach type barbers, and he gave me like the best haircut that I've had in like 10 years.
There you go, bro.
You fade you up nice, my boy?
Now?
Yeah, I'm in Vegas now.
Hell yeah, bro.
Guys, I ain't gonna lie. Life change. My life has absolutely changed the past like 3 days.
That's good.
For better or worse?
Behind the scenes, I mean, I don't know if y'all know this. Well, I don't know if he told y'all, but you know, I be doing that sports betting, and I was able to run it up to like $5,400 in like a matter of like really 10 days. But the past like 2 days, I made like $3,000. So now this is the first time in like probably about 6 years that I'm on the sports betting thing, and actually I'm ahead thousands of dollars, and I'm able to go. I'm at the Nike. Oh, actually, we gotta show you. This is gonna get people. Like they're gonna
see me that full StreamYard subscription, my boy.
They already know. You already know the first place I went.
You got you a Nike Tech?
Oh yeah. When you got the Nike Tech, I'm that guy. So then I'm about to do the second worst thing that everybody gonna start going in on.
Bless your boy with a StreamYard pass.
I might be able to, man. I mean,
shit.
Hey, F it. You know what? Hold on.
Shit, bless me with some StreamYard.
You gonna get it?
Hell yeah! You send me the money, I'll pay for it, bro.
This guy.
You'll send me the money, I'll pay for it.
What's your Cash App name?
Hold on, let me send it to you right now. Give me a second.
This is wild. Y'all tripping, but I get it.
It's levels too. My life is crazy, y'all. I'm telling you.
Nah, bro.
Man, he about to hop on those
I'm gonna pay it forward to you. You know I'm gonna pay it forward to you.
Is that my connection?
Oh, you're cutting up.
Boy came up. You can't get good service though. That's crazy.
Nah, but for real though, bro, I'm happy. Oh shit, you cutting up. You
kick him out?
No, I didn't. He gonna come back. But I'm happy for bro. Hell yeah. Hey, that's what it's about, bro. Winning, dog. Winning. Getting up in there. Getting up out there.
Dennis or Kanye Jr.
Getting up out the slums, bro, and just going forward. Listen, this man ain't gonna have enough. He ain't gonna be able to go back to his city, to his kids, bro, and take care of his kids and be able to do whatever he needs. Huh? Just don't buy that Tesla. Just don't buy that Tesla. Whatever you do.
Yeah, his signal is cutting up.
It's all good. I know he gonna be able to do his thing. Just as long as he don't buy that Tesla, bro, he'll be straight. Please tell him. Y'all vouch for me. I don't even have that.
Don't buy a Tesla.
I don't have it no more, bro. I sold my shit.
Go ahead and buy a Tesla, boss.
Booty Hunter said, "I'll pick you up."
Booty Hunter.
That is a wild man. Y'all need therapy.
A Booty Hunter, bro. That's crazy.
Yo, I had a question for y'all. Actually, I saw this in the gym.
We'll get in topic in a little bit. I'm gonna make sure my connection is good too. Hold on, real fast. Y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah.
All right, that should be better now.
I'm gonna connect to my other part of Wi-Fi. Hold on.
You must not be trying to. You didn't give me your Cash App name yet.
You logged out, boss. You was about to give it to you and pause, and then you lagged out.
Oh yeah,
right.
Go ahead.
And
Let me give you the Cash App name.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, now we can.
Yeah.
All right, back. Okay, cool. And Robbie, bro, I don't do this for the listen. You already know, bro. I don't do this for the views. I do this for the growth of the channel, man. And we've been growing steadily every week. We growing, bro. I know it looked like nothing happening, but just hang in there, bro. And plus, it's Labor Day weekend. I ain't tripping on that. But
no, you change your time too. If you change your time, then it messes you up in algorithm. So don't worry about the numbers. You just because your time is different. Usually you're late.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Normally I do this shit at 6 o'clock too. So everybody, Yeah, but anyway,
I didn't even know you were doing this early. But what's your Cash App name? You got me sounding like you're freaking like a one of those out of town chicks. I'm trying to fly.
shit.
Robbie, this is
I
actually
think
AI.
it's Welfare World.
But
All right.
yes, my AI girl has
welfare or something like that. Welfare or Welfare World, one of those.
I got it. Yep. And you. All right. Let's see.
I appreciate
Hey, Craig,
it.
you think I look like my AI picture in real life?
Hold on. Let me put your AI picture. Let me put your
Oh,
AI
now
picture.
you got it, man. Now you get that StreamYard.
Kinda, yeah, you do. It just look like you with a grill.
With the grill.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like my AI girl has thicker eyebrows than me. That's probably the only difference.
Nah.
And I don't have a grill in real life.
You look normal.
Shout out to Remy in the building.
That boy
You're just now starting this stream?
We started about like 40 minutes ago. Peak numbers has been like at 10 people. I ain't tripping on it though. It's
we
Labor
was
Day
having
weekend.
conversations about Kanye West and shit.
Yeah, we talking
and
about like how
album.
rap is not the same and shit like that, and how
you know, I was having a conversation about that. Like, I think, okay, of course, yes, Kanye West album. I mean, music is not gonna be like his old ones, but you guys making it seem like his music is bad. It's actually good. It's just
that's what I've been. Yo, we just said that on this. We just said that.
Yeah, you guys making it seem like it's bad. Like it's actually good quality music. It's just y'all want that college dropout type of stuff, and you know, people got out. You know, people he may outgrown that type of music. But his new album, and well, I don't know if he dropped a new album, but his new music, I just heard a snippet of him in Future, and that shit's go hard. So I don't know where you guys coming out like, oh, he's falling off, because I had my cousin say he's falling off and stuff. I don't think Kanye was falling off. It's just y'all tired of his shenanigans, you know, with his daughter and shit. So I feel like that's why y'all feel some type of way. But let's be real.
No, not even that. For me, I'm just like, I was just talking about music in general, like hip hop in general. Like nobody care about like hip hop is a dying genre, bro. Nobody. Nobody care about you fucking hoes and having some more money than them and stuff like that. Like, as a matter of fact, I'm tired of you talking shit. I'm tired of you talking shit to me when I'm listening to the music.
So here's
that
the
shit
problem.
Is annoying.
Here's what I see happening as someone who is like I used to be more active in the music space, but from what I do know,
after this we're gonna get into the topic. I'm gonna be right back.
So from what I do know, as far as like music in general and like especially hip hop, a lot of hip hop artists that are still, you know, like trying to come up, that are trying to like make a name for themselves out here, they're really just copy and paste versions of each other. They're really just trying to sound like everybody else to blow up. They're not really being original or actually telling their authentic story, because they're seeing what sells. They're seeing the numbers of what certain themes and like topics make, so they're striving for that. It's like I just feel like it lost its like authenticity when people care too much about streaming and numbers and like trying to go viral.
I feel like it's our fault as the generation, because there are good artists out there that actually make good music and rap, but we just don't give them the attention that we would give like a Future or a Young Thug. Like, you got Tyler Creator, you got you know what I'm saying, you got artists like Tyler Creator, you got artists like The Clips, you got artists like, you know what I'm saying, that still make music. It's just us generation, we want to, I'll say, the younger kids, they just want to hear that stupid ass killing and trap music. So
I mean, at the end of the day, so somebody told me
and nobody listening to the
So here's what somebody
wait,
told me.
hold on, Chopper. Craig, what the fuck you just said?
Nobody listening to Clips, bro.
No, Craig, please stop. Stop it. Craig,
they riding the coattails.
No.
Kendrick Lamar, bro.
Craig, I'm not gonna allow you disrespect. I'm not gonna allow you disrespect.
They trying to diss Drake just to have some clout.
No. Craig, that album. No, this is Craig. This is how I know you did not listen to the album. The whole album was not.
I don't gotta listen to the album. I'm not talking about the content. I'm talking about no one is listening to them though.
No, a lot of people listen to them.
What's the first week sales? What's the first week sales?
A
What's the
lot.
first week sales?
A lot, Craig. A lot. A lot, Craig.
What's a
A
lot?
lot, Craig.
Okay,
I'm not.
let me just
I'm
look it
not
up.
allowing you to
Hold
diss
on.
the clips, nigga.
Hold
Nigga,
on,
you the
hold on.
same nigga that listen to Drake, nigga. The fuck, nigga. Of course you gonna feel some type of way.
Ain't
Of course you
nothing
gonna
wrong
listen
with
some
Lil
type
Drake.
of
Ain't
way.
nothing wrong with Lil
Of course you
Drake.
gonna listen some type of way, bro.
Ain't
No,
nothing
I
wrong
ain't
with
allowing
Lil
that shit to
Drake.
happen, bro. You ain't dissing the clips, bro. All because you wanna be a fan, Drake, nigga. What the fuck?
He said,
What the
"Oh,
hell?
Drake is his homie."
Yeah, nigga, you was just the same nigga that was dissing Kendrick Lamar for going at Drake, nigga. Like, what the fuck wrong with you? Like, what the hell wrong with you?
What you gonna go at Drake for? Drake ain't do nothing to.
Nah, nigga, you just like,
Bro,
They ain't say shit
no,
to
nigga.
Drake though.
Listen to this.
Nigga.
Listen to this. Let me just hold on before you start yelling. Just listen real fast. Listen to what you listen. Let's just paint a picture real fast. Imagine I'm like, hey man, me and Dennis, we want you, baby. Hold on, we want you, Raimi, to be a part of our group because we really think that we are all three talented. We think that we can do something really nice and we could do a nice little thing as far as like making a lot of money together if we create this little group and we rap on this little song together. How about we do that? And then me and Dennis like, all right, we just gotta wait for him to respond. And me and Dennis like, we just happy. We over here smile, Dennis.
I'm a slave to it. No, but
right?
look.
Then out of nowhere, Raimi hit back. Don't even hit us back. He hit us. He hit back to let us know on TV and like, fuck them niggas. I'm better than both Dennis and Craig. Like, I'm gonna be like, whoa, bro. I just wanted you to get on the song with me, bro. I thought we was the big three. And you saying, fuck me, bro. Like, you going in like, bro, where's that coming from, bro?
Craig,
I thought we were gonna make brand together, nigga, and you just shadow me. Like, imagine you being Drake and you thinking that you was trying to make money with this nigga, and he just shit on you for no reason, bro. What was what for?
Okay, Craig, it's battle rap. Battle rap.
That wasn't trying to battle.
Get out your damn fucking feelings, Craig.
He wasn't trying to battle him, bro.
Craig.
Bro,
No.
Short, angry nigga shit, bro.
First, we all know Drake be on that sneaky behind the scene, okay?
But
I'm sorry,
bro. He was with J. Cole.
Craig, I know that's your hero, but it's true. Drake be doing behind the scene. I don't give a fuck how you feel, nigga. You're not gonna diss the clips in front of me.
I'm not even a Drake fan like that. That's the craziest part about it.
Yes, you are, Craig. And you're not gonna diss the clips in front of me. And second of all, it's battle rap. It's a complete.
You know me. I'm not even a Drake fan like that. You know that.
Okay, and then nigga, it's hip hop. This is this is how hip hop started. Battle rap. If you can't deal with your favorite artist getting dissed, Craig, then get out the kitchen, nigga.
Battle rap though, bro.
Okay, then he should have kept his mouth closed, nigga, and keep making the music.
Listen, that nigga was trying to like, bro. That's imagine me and Dennis again. Imagine me and Dennis. We like, hey, bro. Let's go out to the restaurant and get some steaks together. We all make bread. Let's go get some steak together. And then we go to the steakhouse. You don't respond to our text message, but you at your own table by yourself, and you like. And then when I get to the restaurant, they saying we can't get in because you left the message saying, "Oh, don't let Drake and J. Cole in." It's like, why are you doing this to us, nigga? What did we do to you? What did we do to you? We were trying to have fun with you, bro.
Okay, but like I said, you don't
like,
know
why is he so angry?
Because what Drake be doing behind the scene.
But he didn't do nothing to Kendrick at that moment. He was being nice to him.
And then nigga, if J. Cole, because J. Cole be saying that he could battle, he could body anybody. Nigga, prove it in the rap, nigga. Prove in the rap. This is how I'm telling you, man.
I wasn't trying to body you. We was trying to body. Bro, listen, that's the thing, bro.
Yeah, he went outside,
bro. Like, that's like you trying to create a basketball team with a nigga, and he's like, nah, nigga, I'm trying to play you 1-on-1. It's like, nigga, but this is the Bulls. Like, this ain't just you, nigga. Like, you gotta have 5 niggas on the team.
But look though. We went from we got artists that make still good music, like the Clips, and then you want to turn into Drake. Nigga, what the fuck? Nigga, like,
can I just tell you guys why? Let me just tell you guys why, because this is why Clips suck now, and this is why Drake somewhat sucks now. It's because see, 15 years ago or 20 years ago, whenever they were hot, like I like that one song they had. But here's the thing, like rappers were more complex.
The one song with Baby.
No, the clips. They had the one song. I forgot the one song that
Is it the one? What happened to that boy?
Yeah, I think
What
that.
happened to that boy?
I mean, that song was still trash, but it was like, decent song. But here's the point. Most of the rappers, like back in the day, they put actual like heart and soul into creating music. Now, the reason why rap music sucks is because just like TikTok, you have to like thoroughly put together a video to get the best reaction. YouTube, you got to put together a video to get the best reaction. People are doing what I used to do, or I'm doing on YouTube, to where I'm like putting out videos just one take, just yapping. Unless you're a Little Wayne, where you are like using metaphors and all of that, like you have to put heart and soul into everything you put out. So the clips, they're still trying to put out music, but they're talking about like flipping bricks and hustling and black empowerment and that stuff. But it don't mean anything. It's just to get dusty like black dudes, for the most part, to like follow them. And most of the black men who are actually like gonna spend money, they're not listening to that kind of music. They rather have music that like actually has like a meaning behind it. So Kanye, for example, I listen to Kanye like 2 hours every single day. I'm listening to Kanye, and it ain't an album, it's his rant to go on. I listen to the same 4 rants. This Saturday Night Live rant, I listen to his pretty much his Dark Twisted Fantasy, when he was doing those concerts, his rants, because he actually talks about things that would actually make you think deeper. Like he's like literally making up quotes, or he's using quotes, but he's putting them in his own words over and over and over again. And then you have like even Jay-Z. I listened to that old album. Like all these artists back in the day used to put meaning behind everything. Now these rappers are just saying whatever they can think of just to put 4 minutes of whatever you want to call it together. That's why rap sucks now. It ain't because of nothing other than rappers are not trying to be. Then they're only getting the white people who are trying to be black. They're not getting like everybody. And that's the reason why you have all these white people coming in and taking over hip hop. All these white people are coming out and they're getting the best rappers. Like the one rapper that's on YouTube, on Facebook, that like goes and like you give him like 10 words and he comes out with like a whole rap. That's because he's actually trying to make it make sense. He's telling a story. So I think until rap gets back to that, you're gonna have all these outliers coming in, taking over, because they actually. Can you see what you call it? Gunner, and you see who else? Think about who's hot right now. Everybody's stuck because nobody's put together a good story. If that makes sense.
Okay, wait. Okay,
yeah, go ahead.
But
so before y'all go further, let's try to get into this topic. It's only got like an hour left. I got this anniversary dinner. So after you go, we can get into the topic.
Okay, wait, Dennis, who are you listening to right now? Who are you listening to?
I literally only listen to. I've been listening to Jay-Z, Kanye, and I listened to that Drake, the one with Future, the album with Future. I've been listening to that the past few days. That's it.
Okay. So now, you're listening to some old shit. Okay, you didn't listen to the new Clips album because they was not talking anything about flipping bricks. You understand? And like I said, you saying artists is not creating. We got artists like Joey Badass. We got artists like Tyler Creator that's making good music, and that's still, it's still making their craft. Okay,
sonically it's trash though.
Craig, I don't give a fuck what you say because you do not listen to music. You do not listen to music. You do not listen to music.
Yes, I do.
Nobody in the history of music ever said, "Yo, put that Tyler on. Put that Tyler." That's never happened.
They do.
He doesn't have one song on. He doesn't have one popular song.
If that was not true, if that was not true, his album wouldn't be going #1. His ticket sales wouldn't be this like a massive, like $400 a ticket. So that I know that's
weirdo people who will pay $400 to see Tyler the Creator.
They do. He always sell out the show.
Yeah, weird people.
Bro,
nobody normal.
You really heard that? When's the last time you heard somebody say, "Put that Joey Badass on"?
When he first came out, a lot of people was putting that.
Hey man, you got the clips on? Go put the clips on.
Yeah, a lot of people was listening to clips. A lot of people listening to clips.
Bro. Nobody's saying
you, Craig, because you just stay at home. You stay at home and listen to Drake. You one-dimensional. You a one-dimensional person. Bro, you stay at home and listen to Drake.
I was at work yesterday and niggas was talking about Don Toliver.
Okay, that's another good artist. That
he is a good artist. That's not Tyler the Creator. That's not.
You fucking serious, man? Are you fucking serious, man?
Like Chris Brown. Chris Brown is a good artist. Like, like it's like, I'm sorry. Some people put
we talking
some
about
people. I
rap. We
like
talking about
classic
rap. We're not
music.
talking about R&B, correct? We're not
Hey,
talking about R&B.
is
We're
it
talking
fair
about
to say
rap.
that
Chris
Macklemore
Brown
and
rap
Tyler the
songs are
Creator
better
share the
too.
same fan base? Is it fair to say
Who
Macklemore
said
and
that? Who
Tyler?
said that? Who
Wait,
said some
Hey,
what?
that's
stupid
the
shit like
chat.
that? Who said some
That's the
stupid shit like
chat.
that?
That's
Who
the
the fuck
chat.
said some stupid shit
That's the
like that?
chat. That's the chat.
Macklemore,
Chat.
really? fucking more?
Chat.
Mac the fucking more? Nigga made really? Really? Who the
Chat.
fuck said that
That's the
shit?
chat.
That shit just
That's
got
the
me fucking
chat.
mad. Fucking Macklemore,
That's the
really?
chat.
Nigga only made 1-2 good songs. Nigga, you put him. What the fuck? What type of shit is that?
That's the chat, bro. Hey,
What type
that's
of
the
fucking
chat,
shit is
bro.
that?
That's the
Fucking
chat, bro.
Macklemore.
That's the chat, bro.
You was
Hey,
better
what
off
you
saying
say?
Jack Harlow. You was better
Say
off
Riff
saying
Raff?
Jack Harlow.
What about Riff Raff? What about Riff Raff and Tyler the Creator? What they
Oh
All
have
right,
to
Craig,
say?
get the fuck out of my phone.
Okay.
Craig, get the fuck out of my phone.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of my phone.
Okay.
Craig, get the fuck out of my phone.
So next topic. So how has finances affected? Which leads us into our next topic.
He got that spray bottle laugh.
Oh shit. So our main topic today is how his finances affected his dating prospects.
Ooh, who wants to go
Shit.
first?
I think Dennis and Chopper are going to be our two top leading people to lead this topic.
What you mean? You said we broke? You said me already broke? Why they gotta leave? You think we ain't got no finances, bro? What you mean?
So I'm not going to have
What that
too
mean,
much
bro?
to say about this.
What that mean, bro?
But I feel that what I've been hearing is so far when it comes to just friends alone. Let's not even talk about relationships, but let's just talk about friends for right now.
Mm-hmm.
People are declining to go out simply because they don't have money.
Mm-hmm. I did read about that too, and
so if people are declining to go out simply because they don't have money, and it's amongst friendships,
mm-hmm.
I can only imagine how relationships are getting affected by this. That's the whole reason, to be honest, why I kind of wanted to talk about this topic. Because if you can't even go out with your homeboy and have a drink, what's happening in the dating world? So without further ado, Choppa, if you want to lead on some of your experiences that you've ran into. Without further ado, go ahead. Get into it.
Okay, so before when I had low standards, I'll just put it that way. When I had low standards, I recalled dating this guy who he was going through a lot, like with his family. Mind you, he was a former felon, so it wasn't really that easy for him to get a good job. Obviously, he was a high school dropout. Basically, long story short, he was not like education wise and financially on the same level as me. So, obviously I made more money than him. Obviously, like I had my shit together and his life was kind of like not so great. But he was a good person. So I, still dated him or whatever. However, like lifestyle wise, because he was broke most of the time, I remember like there was a point where we were talking, like it was already like I think the second or third month in, he kind of like almost tried to ghost me, and I had to call it out, like be like, hey, is everything okay? Like I noticed, like you haven't really spoke to me or whatever, and he openly admitted like he doesn't feel like he would be able to pursue me in the way that he wants to. Like he wanted to take me out on a date. He wanted to like take me out and do stuff with me, but financially he couldn't. And I noticed that does, at least for masculine men who do like to spoil their women and who do like to provide for their families, that have that provider mentality, which he had, that does affect their ego. When your money's not right, and you can't even take the girl you like out because you're not financially up there and she makes more money than you on top of that, like that does take a mental toll on dudes. So like, that being said, a lot of the times it sucks because like it doesn't matter how good of a man you are. Unfortunately for me, like if you're not financially good where you're at, then chances are like it's not even about me caring so much about like, you know, you having money or not. It's just it's true. You won't be able to do the stuff that I want to do. You won't be able to maintain the lifestyle that I want to live. You won't be able to feel right in your masculinity if I'm making more money than you. It will sabotage the relationship to an extent, whether people want to admit it or not.
Can I chime in on that? I have some rebuttal to some parts to the statements. Not necessarily your story. I don't doubt that happened. Just a rebuttal to where you stand on that. So I don't think that's necessarily a stance of you making more money scared him off
No,
more
I'm
so
not saying it
than
scared him off. I'm just saying like it does play a role in like how the relationship could have played out. Like
I
it
disagree
just,
with that.
I mean,
Hear me
agree to
out.
disagree, but I'll hear you out.
So I feel like it was more so his current position in life as opposed to your position in life. So you making more money than him wasn't as big of a factor as him just not making decent money at all. He couldn't take care of himself. So I feel like if he was in a better situation while still making less money than you, he would have more than happily pursued. And this is where I feel like this is a discrepancy between like genuine people and like predatory people. You know, people are trying to like opportunistic motherfuckers who just want to take advantage of a person or a circumstance. A genuine person, if they meet a person, because girl, like you said, a lot of the experience you explained isn't very foreign. A lot of guys, if they meet a woman who they genuinely are attracted to and it's worth their while, they do want to do the best for them. And if they feel like they can't deliver, they will retract to pursue to elevate, to get better so they can pursue that woman in the way they feel would be the best way. Women do the same shit too, low key. You know, if a chick gets with a guy that she thinks is the complete package and she feels like she's not in the right mindset or she's not really where she wants to be in life to be in that relationship, she will retract. She'll pull the fuck away. So I don't think that's more so a financial thing, more it is like a mental thing. Some people want to be in certain points in their life, mentally, physically, psychologically, financially, and emotionally before they ever invest, before they meet that person they deem as not, it might not be the right one, but definitely worth all the effort in the world. If that makes sense.
I mean, I don't know if I could piggyback off of all that, and I would say I'll give y'all a real life example. So like right now, I'm outside waiting outside of this hair spot, whatever. Got a girl went in there. I had to go handle something, and I told her, "Hey, go get, this spy." And this is the first time, y'all, she paid for me a massage. This is the first time ever in the history of dating her I've ever paid for her a massage
You feel
with
like a
tip.
man right now, don't you?
Yeah, it feels like a man. But here's the thing. You know what's crazy is this. So I didn't date for a year. Like Greg, I didn't date for a year. I preached that. I said, I'm not doing nothing with no chick. I'm not dating. I'm not doing nothing until I get it back together. This is what I do. And the thing is, she still had my back. She still sent me money, like randomly when I needed it, invested in what I had going on with the hopes of me overcoming the struggle. Now the thing is, like with me, most women don't want a guy to do who is doing what I did, which is not get laid, not do nothing, not try to go on a date, just be a straight lame to try to build herself up. So the problem you have is when a dude is broke, a dude shouldn't be dating. He should wait till he get his stuff together. But women like those kind of guys because they figure they can fix them, help them, make them better. But in reality, most men are going to fail unless they got it going on already. They're going to fail. They're not going to overcome. And then the men who are successful, women make it hard for them to even get a date with them. They literally make them go through hoops and hurdles unless that guy has straight game, which most of those guys don't. So I think it's to a point that finances absolutely affects dating now in 2025 because most dudes don't have it. Most dudes are broke. Most dudes can't afford to
I
take
don't
you.
agree that most dudes are broke. I strongly disagree with that. I feel like,
So Chopper, there's a question for you. You see that?
let me see, Chop, if we were together and didn't want to go out because of
I
That is
rest my case. I rest my case.
context matters in that situation.
Can,
Context really does matter.
Most dudes are broke.
No,
Most dudes don't
context
want to go
matters in the
spend money on a
situation.
dinner
First
no
of
more.
all, how
all right,
locked in are we? Are we for me to be wanting to cook dinner for you? Are we married?
all
If
right.
not, then I do not have to cook dinner for you.
Well, okay. Well, okay.
That's like we're locked in, almost like wife type of duties. Like if we're just dating and getting to know each other, like, look, if we both agree, like, hey, maybe we should like cook a meal together as
Okay.
part of the date, that would be different. That's a different story. But for you to flat out ask me to cook dinner for you after I just had a long day at work and worked a double shift for like another job, like, yeah, no. But
You be
whatever.
saying, why do
Are
women
you
always say
buying
to
the ingredients? Look, you know what? Are you
Wait.
buying the ingredients for me to cook dinner?
why do
All
women
right.
say the most unrealistic situations they
No,
put
this is
themselves
not
in? You're
unrealistic. This is my
no, you're not
reality.
Wait.
working
This
a
is
double shift as a
Wait.
woman most of the time. The problem is most
Wait.
women they say they don't want
You
to have
don't
sex
know
with you.
what most women do, because
No, but
clearly, I mean,
just
you're
hear me out, Randy. I'm
invalidating a
sorry, just
real
hear me out
woman's
real quick.
experience that
If you
actually, this is a shared experience among many other women I know. Like, a lot of us have jobs, a lot
okay,
of
if
us
I
own
got a question.
businesses, a lot
Okay,
of us have more than one stream of
but okay,
income
but
to
you're
maintain.
pretty much an adult. This is a question I got for you. If you know good and well a man needs to pay for dinner, he needs to pay for everything, okay? And you are not gonna give him the cheeks until like months because you're gonna make him wait and say, "Oh, I'm not like that," blah blah blah. Why can't you do the other stuff? Why can't you? If you're not gonna get the cheeks, why not cook and do little
That
things that
if
would
we're getting
justify
to
him
know
taking you
each
out to
other,
eat every day?
look, listen, if I'm getting to know a man and we're like just getting to know each other first few months of dating, I don't expect him to take me out on an expensive dinner. Like, you don't owe me that. And I also don't expect him to have me cooking a whole dinner for him. Like, we are still getting to know each other. We don't owe each other
Hold on,
that much yet.
so he's not paying for dinner every time. You're gonna really date a guy that's not paying for dinner as a woman. You're not.
Look, if he's
You're an attractive
pursuing
woman.
me,
Why would you
look,
expect a man not to
if
pay
he's
for dinner every
pursuing,
time?
listen, if he's pursuing me the first few months, I'm not like expecting you to take me to like this like expensive ass steakhouse, unless you got it like that and you want to out of
Yeah,
your heart,
why not
like,
date those
cool.
guys then?
But
Why would you date brokies? I gotta take you
I don't
to
date
McDonald's
brokies.
and stuff. Why not
Dennis,
date?
I already established that I only
All right.
date men. Now, moving forward, I only date men who make a certain income and above for this reason, because like I don't believe in like this whole like, oh, most
Okay,
men are
so
broke, or
what are you
most
gonna
men,
offer
because
that
my
guy?
reality is different. I know a lot of men who don't complain about
Okay,
spending
but if you're not gonna
$50 on a
offer him
date.
sex, what are you gonna offer him? If you're not offering sex, what is he getting out of spending
Dennis,
60 to $100 on dinner
no,
as
like
a woman?
that's not true. Listen,
No, I'm
if a
asking you,
guy
what
is
do you
gonna
offer him?
pursue a woman, a guy who pursues a woman, he's gonna like try to pursue her. Like, you don't, that doesn't necessarily mean like you have to take me out on an expensive dinner. Like, you can get to know me like through other ways. Like, we could go like skating together. We could like do other things. But at the end of the day, it's like you need to like put in the effort to show me that you really actually want to get to know me and
You
get
think
to
that
know me
guy
on a
wants to go
deeper
skating
level.
with you? Do you think that grown ass man wants to go skating?
My last date was
I would
actually a
do it.
skating rink. So,
But
and that was a
was he
year
a high
ago.
earner like you said you're
So,
gonna date
Yes, he
now?
so,
was. He made over six
so let me
figures.
ask
He sure
let me
did.
ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Can I
As,
can I answer
as a
the
chick,
can I answer the question, please?
go
Can
ahead,
I
go ahead,
answer the question? Because y'all keep fucking talking all the time. Y'all keep
go ahead.
fucking talking all the time. All right,
Okay,
thank you.
go.
Fuck. Okay. I think what the problem is, it's not about the fucking money. It's about people don't have a fucking imagination no more. Okay? People don't have no back then, growing up, okay, we would use when we didn't have no fucking money, we would use our fucking head. We would go to the fucking park, make a damn fucking sandwich, and fucking play Uno cards and have some fucking fun. Okay? Now it's like y'all don't have no fucking imagination. The guy asking you, can you cook? You talking about how long we been together? No, like just be like, yo, okay, I'll cook. You bring the Hennessy bottle. You bring the Uno
But
card.
that's
You
what I'm
bring
saying.
something.
Context matters. How locked in are
Yes.
we? Are we
Yes.
cool to that point where we're
Okay,
like,
so
oh,
this
we've
was the
already.
question I was gonna ask. This was a question. It kind of goes along with what Raimi was saying. So, first date, I'm a cheap man myself. Let's
Yes.
just say, hey,
We know.
I get your number, and I'm like, hey, our first date is gonna be at the park, or let's just say I'm in Miami, and I'm like, our first date is gonna be at the beach. You know, some shit that
That's
I
not a
can just
bad
walk up
thing.
to.
Like I'm not.
Yes.
See, and that's the thing. People are over here like misconstruing what I'm
All right,
trying to
ain't nothing wrong
express.
with that.
Like
And
Remy,
that's what wait, hold on, Chopper. And that's what I'm talking about, Craig. It's about imagination. You could still make something out of nothing. Like,
but
you know
that's
what I'm
the
saying?
thing. Like a lot of men lack that, and I really do think it's the younger generation, like that mentality, like, oh, what's in it for me type shit. Like that's what's sabotaging a
I
lot of
mean,
people's perspectives. Like people
can I
are
be real with you?
perpetuating what they
A
see on
lot of
social
people are
media.
in a when I think, and this is just me. I'm gonna be real with you. When you first meet a person, at least when I'm first now dating somebody or something like that, the only thing I am thinking of is what's in it for me. And I think that's the only like until you start loving, because for me, this is just my definition of love. Love is a sacrifice being made with expecting nothing else in return. That's what love is for me. So until I get to that level with you where I'm willing to make sacrifices without expecting shit in return, I don't
That's
love you.
what I'm saying.
So
Like, and that's the thing. You don't find
when
you
I
don't
first
find that
meet
out.
you,
Like,
hold on. So when I first meet you, I should not be loving you. So if I'm first meeting you and I'm dating you, I should be expecting, okay, how is this beneficial to me?
that's what I'm saying. And like when I say it, it's crazy. When a woman says that exact same thing, it's crazy. It's like, dude, exactly what you said. Like this dude is asking me if we're dating and I say it's too expensive and for you to cook dinner for me. If we're getting to know each other, I don't know you like that yet. Why do you expect me to cook dinner for you? I don't owe you that yet. We're not locked in like that. That's what I mean by locked in. We don't. If we're getting to know each other, I don't know if I love you. I don't know if like I can even trust you to be at your house to cook a meal. Like you get what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm talking about. Like you can't
No,
expect a
I,
woman to like cook
no,
dinner for you if she's just dating you. The
no,
fuck?
yeah. No, Chop. No, I completely agree with you. It's just Dennis. It's just Dennis. So, but like I said, bro, it just niggas don't have imaginations no more because, like I said, you just
But
like the times when I was broke, right? I still made you know fun ideas with me and my girl. You know what I'm saying? Like we did some fun shit. Go to the beach, drink tequila at the beach, eat some pineapples and shit. It's just imagination, like Uno cards, you understand? Go to the bar,
yeah,
get like, go to the bar and get like $5 drinks. Well, they're not $5 no more, but you know what I'm saying? Back, you know what I'm saying?
like they
Things
are
like
in some places here in
yeah,
Houston.
yeah, okay, but some places, but they ass. I ain't gonna lie, some places they ass, but I'm just saying, like niggas just don't have imaginations no more. Like it's just all about the complaining. Like, I gotta spend $3.
See, and
I'm not
and
a
this is
man.
why I don't date
Yeah,
broke men because, like,
yeah,
I don't know. It's just crazy that Dennis was like, "When was last time like you went to a guy took you out of the skating rink and like was he a high earner?" Like, yes, in fact, the what fuck he was a high earner and he loved to skate just like I did. It was a mutual passion of ours. So like, obviously, it may like you don't have to go on an expensive date if you really like connect with somebody in other ways. Like, it's not just
You
about the
should have, you
money,
should have did,
but
you should have
he
did all you
also
could do to
didn't.
pursue that guy.
Also, too, he didn't complain about spending $20 a piece to go to adult skate night. Like that's $40
So
date.
why didn't you try to stay with that guy though? That's what I'm saying.
Dennis, that's none of your business. That is a personal question. That is none of your business and nobody else's business
I'm
on this
sorry, I'm saying
screen.
because you're such a great guy. I'm saying
That
what
is
you gotta
not.
stop.
That is
You
none
gotta
of
stop.
anybody's
You gotta
business.
stop. You gotta stop blowing the
That
bag
is
on these
none of
good guys.
anybody's business. I will just leave it
But I'm
at
saying,
that. That
yeah,
is nobody's
Chopper,
business.
you're an attractive woman. There's no way that guy didn't want you. So you
Yeah.
should go call him up
But
and tell him where the ring
I'm gonna
at.
cut this. I'm gonna cut this conversation short. Look, it's none of
okay, but
nobody's business why that didn't work out. It just didn't work out.
yeah, but Dennis, you asking that question is just like somebody asking you. Well, I don't know. I'm just going off of previous times, but it's just like somebody saying, "Hey, Dennis, well, why you and Cali girl are not like officially together and stuff like that."
No, I'll
You
tell you
understand?
because I was brokey,
And like, and
dude.
it's
I
one
He
of
said
those
he
literally,
things.
about
I
to,
It's
never,
he
just
said he
not
with her
relevant.
now. He said I
I
met
wouldn't even have
Sometimes
a
somebody
things
new
job.
don't
right
work
now.
out.
He's like, we're
Sometimes things
together now.
don't
You
work
ain't
out
just
for
hear
some
that?
people.
I was an ancient dude. Literally, I was a bum. I mean, I wasn't a bum literally, but I was pretty much a bum dude. Like I had no
I used to give
money,
my girl a
no
massage
fun.
today, boy. You
Yeah,
hear that?
I
I
would
used to give
never.
my girl a
I
massage.
would, dude, like $120, dude. You realize that was like a day worth of work for me. Like I worked all day to make $120. That's why it didn't work out. And I'm saying it's all because I stopped dating and I let people clown me for being a lame. And what I'm saying with Chocolate, you got to understand that once again, she's an attractive woman, which she is.
Dennis,
Okay, she
it's
has all the pickings of good guys.
sometimes things don't work out. It doesn't matter how great two people can be,
Yeah,
like
because
for each other,
most
whatever.
date
At
race
the end
dudes
of
are
the day,
losers. I'm talking
sometimes
about they're
things
just
don't.
weirdos.
In a realistic world, sometimes things don't play out the way we want them to, and
Yeah,
you just gotta accept that.
yeah, Dennis. It's just just because he's a high earner doesn't mean like he may talk to her kind of crazy. He may,
He may
you know what
have
I'm
been
saying?
crazy,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
He may have like
exactly. Yeah.
there
So it
were
does.
red flags, there were
Yeah,
other things wrong with how
yeah.
that
And
situation went down, and that's just all it is. It just didn't
and
work
Dennis
out.
and Dennis, like I said, I know a lot of people that's well, I'm gonna say guys that's high earners, and I'm gonna be honest with you, they lame as fuck. They lame as fuck. Like they don't have shit to talk about besides their money.
Super lean.
Yeah, they don't have shit to talk about besides their money. They
That's normally how it go. They use
yeah
money
they
like it's a fucking superpower.
yeah exactly. They don't know how to fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's what the female's telling you.
I don't know about all
How
that.
you know, Rainy? How you know they don't know how to fuck, bro?
Cause I'm
I
fucking
don't
they
know
How you
hoes.
about
know?
all
Cause
that.
I'm
I mean,
fucking they hoes, nigga.
a lot of high
You
earning
sound like you
men
a
are
man,
not lame,
boss.
so I
Hey,
don't know
hey,
about all
hey, hey,
that.
guys, I gotta tell y'all, Ramy. Hey, it went. Hey, hey,
What?
bro,
Well, I'm
That's
fucking
a
they
little
hoes. That's what they.
a little
No,
bit.
no,
I don't know
that was
about
the
bro,
old
that.
it
me.
went
That was
down.
that. No, that was the
Man,
I
he
old.
just
really
said
That
don't
he
was the
know
old
pussy
me.
about
Cause
what
for
I
an
you're
used
talking
no,
hour.
cause
about,
I was
Rainy.
fucking they
It
hoes.
went
I was
down.
fucking they hoes. So that was the old me though. That was the player
Okay,
Raimi. That was that was the
yeah,
player Raimi. That was the player Raimi. But
I'm trying to
but I'm
speed
just
that shit
saying.
up.
yeah.
They say
I
you
think
was
I
in
should be the
Dubai,
only one with
Rainy.
that
You was in
opinion.
Dubai.
Yeah,
Out of
I was in
10,
Dubai
I should
fucking
be
they
the only one with that
hoes.
Was in
opinion.
Dubai.
Gotta
Boy
be.
was getting flown out.
Gotta be.
That's crazy, bro.
No, I'm
Oh,
just
you
saying
know,
no,
spread
don't
like
try to do
butter.
that. No, don't say like that. I literally said because I was fucking they hoes. I clearly
He
said
said
that. I
he
clearly
said
said
that
I was
nigga
fucking
It's
they
is
hoes.
okay. It's
trash.
okay, Remy. We
But
get
but
it.
but but like I said, they just like I said, they just boring as hell. They don't got nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
Not
Just
know
like
just
about
boring, just
that. I mean,
weird. Niggas
I
be
don't know where
weird,
you
bro.
got that from. Like, that's like a. I don't know. That just sounds like almost projection because you really don't know. I don't know how many high earning men you know personally, but I mean, definitely cannot say that like group them all together into like one lame ass group. Like that's just simply not true.
okay, well, chop.
This
How many
room is crazy.
high
Crazy.
earning men? How many high earning men you dated besides that one?
There were a couple others. I mean, like I said, I don't date lame dudes, so
Well,
there's
they had to
that.
be lame. They had to be lame because you didn't continue to
No,
date.
just because it didn't work out doesn't mean that they're lame. Like you could be a good person and not be the right match for somebody.
Oh, then I knew. Then then the problem was the bedroom. I think that's the problem was the bedroom. Then because I don't
No,
see
that
I don't see no other way,
no.
Chopper. I don't see. Or you just hard to please, bro. You
You
just
I
do,
hard
you
to
mean,
do
please.
know, you
no,
do
it's
know.
just look. Sometimes some things happen, like red flags turn up, or maybe they found me as a red flag. Like it could go both ways. Like sometimes some people just don't work out, and
Let
that's
me, let me, let
okay.
me give women, let me give
That's
women
how the
advice.
real world works. That's how reality works.
Well, let me give women advice. The older you get, the less value your man is gonna
Dennis,
more
your
likely be.
advice holds no weight
No,
because
seriously,
you're in no position at
if
all
you're
to give
if
any
you're like
advice.
okay, so
Dennis, you're
if
the
you're
last
25,
person.
if you're
You're the
25,
last person that can tell
you're
me
gonna have a high you're gonna have the highest earning man, but when you get to like 38, like your value of
that's
man is gonna be
actually
like
not true.
60,000 a year.
That's actually not
When
true.
you're 40, no, I'm saying that's how
That's
it
not
works
true
for
because
finance.
people still want Maya.
Yeah, because
Maya's been celibate for
you
7 years.
see
She's
no, you see how
grown, but
you had
people
to
would
name
still
one
marry her. Like people would still
you had
wipe
to
her up
name
in
the
a
most
heartbeat,
random
especially
you had,
young dudes. So that's not
no, you
true.
had to
That's
name
just
the
not
most
true.
Who's
random chick. I'm
Maya?
talking about a normal
Yeah,
chick, a normal
wait,
40-year-old
wait.
chick.
Maya the
Who's
singer.
Maya?
Value is
Y'all
going to
aren't
be
familiar with
a
the R&B singer?
60,000-year-old
Craig, can
Maya.
dude.
you Google her? Wait, Craig, can you Google Maya, please? Can you Google? I really don't know.
Now,
You
you do
don't know who
realize that
Maya is?
99% of women don't look like
May,
Maya.
maybe if I seen her,
Maya
maybe.
Hawk?
Well, I'm
Wait,
trying to look like Maya when I'm
wait, hold on.
older. So
Put her on the screen, Craig. Craig,
I
put
mean,
her
do
on
you
the
go to
screen.
the gym? You got to go to the gym. You got to
yes,
have money for
Dennis,
skin
the fuck.
treatment.
Yes, I'm a
You got to eat
healthy.
right.
I eat healthy. I take care of myself, and I exercise regularly. Like
Chopper, what
I
you be?
take
Bro,
care of
I'm gonna be real
myself.
with you, bro.
Wait, Chopper, what you be eating, girl? What you
He
be
is
eating, girl, to stay
big.
healthy?
I eat Whole Foods. Not the store Whole Foods, but
I'm
like
not gonna
literally
lie.
like
This lady is mid.
I don't eat processed food. I don't eat fast food. I don't like.
Okay.
Is her name Maya? Like
Craig,
Maya,
can
she 45?
Craig, you know who Maya is.
I
Craig,
don't
can you
know
show
who
the
Maya
picture, please?
is.
Craig, can you show the picture, please?
Hold up.
You remember Take Me There? I want to go there. You take me there.
Hell no.
Yeah,
You don't
I don't
remember
remember
that song?
No, I don't remember that song.
Hell
What was that
no.
other song? My love is like whoa, my kiss is like whoa.
No, I don't remember that one either.
What? I know y'all are capping. How do y'all not know who Maya is?
Okay, yeah, okay, Craig, yeah, I remember Maya.
Who is this?
She was in the Pussycat Dolls. She was in the Pussycat Dolls.
No, she wasn't. No, she was not. She was from the 90s.
Hey y'all trolling because I don't know who this is.
She was the hot girl from the 90s. Like, what are y'all talking about?
Who is this, bro? They all lying. This ain't
You don't know who Maya is, bro?
This is not making good.
She looked like she looked like
y'all
Maya.
Can't be serious. Oh my gosh.
No, this don't look like making good to me.
Are y'all for real, right? Like, do y'all see this? Y'all know
I
who
mean,
Maya
don't look
is,
like
right?
making good.
I mean, I remember her, but like she don't have good music
The way
like
you
that.
described her, I'm not gonna lie. The way you described her made it seem like she looked like making good.
Yeah, she
I mean,
she
don't look like making good.
She's not bad. She's not bad, but she,
I mean, but she's like, she's in her 40s, but she looks good.
Making
like,
good in her 40s.
Saying, like,
let me see how old Megan Good is.
Yeah, go type that thing, nigga. Type that thing.
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, look. At the end of the day, men
get Megan Good 44, bro.
Actually,
Megan Good. Hold on. Let me put Megan Good on the screen.
Men get uglier with age, and women don't.
Let me put Megan Good on the screen. Listen, hold on. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
What's his face from Creed 3? That's
yes,
right?
sir.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
that nigga white, bro.
Looks good too. Like,
nah, ain't no two.
Wait, Chopper, wait, hold on. You said nigga, wait, hold on. You said
guys, I'm sorry. I gotta go, guys. I appreciate I'm coming on here. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be back for sure tomorrow because I can't be rude. Come on technically on vacation. So
no, I appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all. Okay, hopefully you get that. Hopefully you get that membership now.
Don't blow all that money.
I'm gonna get it afterwards, bro. I'm gonna get it afterwards. I appreciate you. I mean that, bro. For real.
No, we got a haircut. We spent $40 on like this one two machines. I told her $2 minimum spend and lost in like 30 seconds. It was that. So I did that because ain't no point in sitting there grinding a quarter and then you become a degenerate and you're sitting there for an hour losing all your money. So you're either gonna win big or you're done. But I'll be back for sure if you come on next week. But yeah, just put it like this, Chopper. The whole point of the matter is
your advice holds no weight. And
no, I'm just saying the older you get as a woman, the less value the man is gonna be. I'm just letting you know. For 99% of women.
Listen, I would rather wait and meet the right man that's right for me and vice versa.
But he's gonna be broke though.
No, he's not gonna be broke. That's
literally like every year. Think about $10,000 coming out of.
Unfortunate reality is projecting.
Just think $5,000 to $10,000 less that man will make every year that your age.
Listen,
so if you're 40, your dude's gonna be like $50,000 a year, pretty much. And you're gonna have available.
That's not true, Dennis.
I don't think he's gonna be broke.
That's not true. That's just.
I'm just saying, Chopper. I got all the love in the world for you.
He's gonna be middle class.
Either way, I would rather wait to meet the right person that's for me and vice versa. But
who is that?
It's Kelly, girl.
Oh, hi.
Oh, what up, girl?
Oh, shit.
Congratulations on your man. Congratulations on your man coming up.
Yeah, congratulations on that massage. I know your back hurt.
No. I went to get a massage. I'll probably get one of those later.
Tell them, be real. You can be real with them. Be real with them. The whole time you've known me, I've never been able to afford $100 hand massage or whatever you.
I went to a Japanese head spa. I like those.
So she dealt with a brokey, but it's rare to meet a brokey who overcomes it eventually. But we ain't there yet. I still got a lot of work to do. But I've been a brokey. So Chopper, there is hope.
Sports betting, and now he thinks he's big baller.
Wait, this is all I was gonna say. Dennis is talking all that trash. Dennis talking all that trash, girl. All you gotta do is keep making $10,000 to $15,000 more a year, and it'll break even. It's fine.
Okay.
Girl.
But most women ain't though. Most
yo,
women make
yo.
35,000 a year.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
That,
I don't know.
no, that,
Yo.
well, that's not true, Dennis, because now they
Anyways,
got, they got
Right,
other
but
outlets now.
listen,
look,
I would rather wait, and I don't care like how old I get. Like at the end of the day, what's right for me will find me, and it's vice versa.
What,
And
Chopper? You gonna
honestly,
be
it's
60 as
better. No, and that's
hell?
okay because I would still be happy. Like, listen, look, that's the thing. Some people don't know how to be alone, and that's their problem. I do. Like, I'm perfectly fine with. I would rather like stay alone until I meet the right person rather than settle for something that I'm
what?
not really
Well,
that
well, I got
into
a
that's
question
not
for
right
you.
for
Why
me.
is it
I'm not
that?
going to force a puzzle piece to fit if it
Well,
doesn't
Top, I
fit.
got a question for you. Why is it that the less that a man has, the worse, for the most part, his chick is gonna be?
Hold on,
But
sorry,
why
you cut
can
out.
it be the worse?
You hold
The
on.
broker the
You cut
dude
out for
is,
a second.
the worse
I
the
didn't hear
chick is
that
gonna
first
be,
part.
which is the older. Think about
Hey,
this:
I
the
didn't
older the
hear what
chick.
you said.
Well, I'm saying the older the chick, the worse the older the chick, the worse the dude's gonna be. So just like the more money the dude
That's
got,
not true.
the
That's your
younger the chick is gonna
projection
be
of your
because
reality.
he
Look,
wants a
at
younger
the end
chick.
of the
That's just what
day,
it is.
hey, listen. I don't look. That might be your reality or your
But
truth
it's
or
the
your
truth.
perspective, whatever. But that's not mine. So
I'm just
I
trying to
don't
help
agree
men.
with you.
I think honestly, Chapa, I see where you're coming from. I think honestly, the only thing that'll hold you back with that is the years of fertility.
That's fine because Kelly, I
If you're
want
not worried
kids.
about having, if you're not worried about
I
having
don't want
kids, it
kids.
doesn't matter. Yeah, you have a lot more freedom. If you don't care about having
So
kids,
yeah,
you
so
can
it's
give.
like for me, it's
Yeah,
like I don't know. I'm in a position to choose what I want for my life, and it's like I feel like Dennis is projecting on a reality that he sounds like he kind of wishes upon me for some reason. But like I said, I'm in a position where I have the freedom to choose what's best for me and who I want. I'm in
Well,
that position where I could choose who I want.
well,
You know what I
good. Well,
mean?
good luck.
Like, and it honestly, it doesn't matter how old I get. I'm still gonna have options regardless, because
Well,
men will still there will still be grown like men older than me. If I hit 40, there will be a 50-year-old man trying to find a wife in her 40s. Like this is
well,
not like crazy. There are situations like this that happen more often than maybe Dennis might
well.
think. So he's projecting a reality that's simply not true. It's not universal. Like I've
We got
seen other
this.
situations
Well,
that
good luck.
counter what
Good
he's
luck. Well,
saying.
good luck on. Well, good luck on that. I got it. I gotta go, but I'll say this. Thank you all y'all for even letting me come up here and shout out the welfare world and Miss Brazy. I'll be on live. You would come up and confront the whole lying, or you got to stop. You almost had
Yeah,
me
I'll hop
stop
on your
a
live
freaking
later, bro.
a club deal over you not having time to talk. I mean, it ain't that big of a deal. You didn't have time to talk, but that's all I said was I was about to. I got called a sucker for not doing the deal. But look, I gotta go. I appreciate y'all though. I'll see y'all next
No,
time
no, no,
you
for real.
invite me
No,
on.
I'll hop on. If you go live later,
Yep.
I'll hop on your live and
Yep. All
after
right.
my
I'll talk to
anniversary
you
or
later on.
depending on how late.
Yep. All right, man. Well,
Hola, Miss
peace.
Brazy. I didn't even know you was in here.
Hi, Miss Crazy.
Hello, Miss
But yeah,
Brazy.
no, like I don't know. So there, I don't know. Some people can disagree with me all they want, but one thing I'm not going to do is settle for something that's not right for me. If I meet a guy who checks all my boxes, but personality wise we clash, we don't align in our values, and that's not the right person for me. Like at the end of the day, I'm also aware not everybody's going to check all your boxes, but I do have non-negotiables that I will not negotiate. Just it's salary requirements is one of them. I'm sorry, that's a non-negotiable for
Stand
me.
on
We
that,
have to be
sis.
financially
So
stable.
with the
Facts.
decline of men making a
There's
hundred
no
thousand dollars a
decline,
year,
Craig. Not in my, I don't know, not in my circle. That I don't see a decline. I actually see men trying to come up on their money. So there is no decline. I do not see this decline that you're talking about.
Watch out, because the statistics say so.
No, because my personal experiences and statistics say so.
Wow, interesting.
I don't know. I just be in different. I don't know. Maybe I just be in different rooms, so I encounter
No,
different
man. Like I
individuals
said,
with a different
no.
perspective.
Like I said, Chopper, you have all the rights, man. I just, like I said, we all want you to be happy, and I hope the dude that you find check all the boxes.
Look, like I said, in a
Yes, man.
realistic world, nobody's going to check all your boxes. But like I said, you shouldn't settle on your non-negotiables. You got non-negotiables, right? Would you want a woman who like doesn't shower? Well, isn't cleanliness a non-negotiable for most people? You know, it's like
Hell
we
no,
all
she
have our
going to
non-negotiables.
hell.
We all have our non-negotiables.
Remy said he like his girls beating on him a little bit.
No, I don't. Nah, hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no,
Hey.
Man
hell
said
no.
he need him a Clarissa
Hell no.
Shields, some Remy Ma action. I
Hell
feel
no.
you, boy.
No.
He said if he yell at his girl, he want her to sucker punch him right there and then.
You know the thing about it is I really don't like to yell, but females they
You've been what?
I feel
What?
like Raimi attracts women who yell at him.
what you said, Chop?
Kink.
What you said, Chopper?
I feel like you probably have a kink for women who yell at you.
No, I don't, Chopper. You sound like Dennis. Like shut up. Like you sound like Dennis. I don't think. No, I
Just the way
don't.
you said it, it's just like it almost sounded like you were about to say that.
No, I know. I was saying, like, it's just like, because women do get loud, and I'm not the loud type. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And
they
that's
did
fine.
get.
You're non-negotiable because
Nigga, you are
might not want a
definitely the
woman
loud
who
type, but
is loud. Like everybody has their non-negotiables. That's what I'm saying. But like the thing
what are
about me,
y'all's
I don't settle.
non-negotiables?
I don't
Actually, that's a
compromise on
valid point.
non-negotiables. Little shit like little stupid shit like shallow stuff like height and all that stuff. Like
so I have non-negotiables.
What about Lil
when it comes to
Meat? How you feel
finances.
about Lil Meat? How you feel
I have
about hold on? How you feel
non-negotiables
about
when it
Lil
comes
Meat?
to finances. No. Let's keep it to the topic. Let's keep it to the topic because the topic is about finances. So I do have my non-negotiable when it comes to women and their finances. If you can't take care of yourself, then yeah, that's a turn off.
yeah, and that's fair. You're allowed to.
Yeah.
You're entitled to have that.
I want my girl to need me. I want my girl
exactly.
to need me, but I don't want my girl to need me.
Exactly.
That's a
like,
different
and you're entitled to that. You're entitled to that non-negotiable. So I don't think
like,
it's like it's not. It's just weird that when you don't really get much pushback, you as a man, when you say stuff like that. But when I mention when a woman mentions it, it's like all of a sudden
a man should be able to pay his own bills too. A man should be able to pay his own bills too. If I could pay my own bills,
that's what I'm
that's
saying.
the thing.
Like,
I would never
also
require.
True, like I'm not.
But me though, financially though, I would never require you to do something financially that I couldn't do myself.
Yeah, and that's fair. And but my thing is, it's like I am entitled.
If people are pushing back on that when it comes to like some of your non-negotiables, I can understand that because I'm not gonna be like, the woman I'm talking to got to make $200K if I'm not making $200K. It's just not gonna make sense.
You're not understanding her point.
I'm not saying you have to make $200K. I'm just saying, look, for me, because I am aiming, I'm about to start making the amount that I want to make. I do not want to be in a position where I'm with somebody that I make more money than. I would rather be with a man who makes more money than me, who is on that same ambitious mindset as me. And they are out there. There's actually a lot of men like that. So, to me, that's not crazy. To others who haven't been exposed to that reality, yes, it's crazy to them because they can't think outside or see outside of what they're used to.
But you're making it seem like two individuals making $100,000, like because you say your man has to make more money than you, right? But
ideally, yes.
But I mean, ideally,
I'll
right?
be fine if we make the same amount.
Let's just say you make $85K right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then your man that you meet right now, he make $85K right now, right?
That's fine.
Hold on, but so you mean to tell me but you say he got to make more than you?
No, but I'm saying ideally, preferably, my non-negotiable is you have to make at least as much money as me or more. That's a non-negotiable. Preferably, preference-wise. Okay, I didn't say that, but let me clarify. But preference-wise, my personal preference, because I do want a man who is capable of leading finances and putting me onto some shit that I don't know. Yes, that probably does require a man who makes a lot more than me and who does know a lot more than me about business matters or stuff that he can put me onto. That's my preference. I have a strong preference for that. And I'm entitled to have that because of my ambitions and my own vision for my own life. I require that. I cannot settle for a guy who makes less than me. That's just point blank.
But if I'm being honest, let's just be real with yourself. Normally,
I am being real with myself.
I'm telling you, the guys. Let's just be real with the aesthetic. Let's just be real with character builds, right? Let's be real with a character build. Normally, the guys that you go for, if you're gonna be dating a guy that's making $200,000?
Why do you keep saying $200,000?
No, that's okay. Fine.
You swear up and down that that's what I said. Like,
let's call it 150. Let's call it 150. There's a certain aesthetic that comes with a guy that's making.
That's not true, Daniel.
There is. There is certain types of aesthetics that come with certain men that make a certain amount of money or more.
That's your opinion.
Also depends on how you make the money.
True.
There is
you
a certain
scammer or you
that's
making
not
it legally.
true.
Listen,
See, and that's y'all's projection.
Because there's engineering money. There's engineering money. Listen, there's engineering money, and engineers make a certain amount of money, and there's a certain aesthetic with that certain threshold of payment, and they're gonna look a certain way.
That's not true, Craig.
Okay.
That's not.
I mean,
true.
rappers.
You mean to tell me?
Rappers have a certain amount of money that they make, right? And they have a certain aesthetic.
Okay, but not every guy that makes that much money looks like a rapper. Like, that's what I'm saying. You can make a lot of money and not have the same quote unquote aesthetic as other people making the same amount of money as you.
I'm just saying,
not
like,
all millionaires look the same. Not
I know
all
that's what I'm saying.
Billionaires look the same.
I'm
like,
saying,
you can't say that they have a certain aesthetic, but you don't even know that.
So what I'm saying is, because I know the type of guys that you like. When you think
don't know, Craig, because you haven't seen all the spectrum of dudes.
I've seen most of the guys that you.
No,
like.
you have not. You haven't even seen half. You really have not. No,
how they look like, Craig? So we can pour them out. How they look like? We can pour them out.
You only see. You only seen one.
You know, it's rare for guys that, if for the certain aesthetic that you're going for.
That's not. No.
It's rare finding guys that are gonna make that amount.
Craig, why do you keep projecting it? Like, you don't know what I like. Like, I like different types of men.
I'm not saying
that, right?
I'm not saying everything that you like, but I'm saying a certain aesthetic is gonna come with. Listen,
you don't. I think you're like. I don't know. I think you have like a weird opinion on the types of dudes that I've dated. You don't even know half.
Not even just the dudes that you're dating.
You don't even know how half of them look like. A lot of them look completely different.
Most black men. Let me just put it like this. Most black men ain't
I don't only date black men, dude.
I'm not just talking about black men. I'm not just talking about black men.
You haven't even seen half the other dudes I dated from other races.
You just said most black men. You just said most black men.
You're going off. No, here's what Craig is doing. He's going off of one person that I showed him. He's going off of one person that I showed him that I said checked all my boxes, but it didn't work out for whatever reason. He keeps thinking that like this is my only type. He keeps thinking this is my only type for some reason.
Wait, Chopper.
I'm saying that nigga was rare.
Wait.
He was my unicorn, but
exactly that nigga's rare.
Okay.
So wait, you don't like black men?
That mean that I'm gonna be looking for like
so
other dudes that look. But Craig, you gotta understand, I'm a realist. I also understand that every dude that I date looks different from each other. Like I'm aware that the next person I date is probably gonna look nothing like him. Like I don't have a type.
Hold on, wait, hold on, Chopper. He hit all the boxes, plus he's your unicorn, and y'all not together? What the hell? What the fuck?
That don't mean just because at the time he was my unicorn, that doesn't mean that he didn't have red flags. Look.
Oh my God, Chopper!
Nice on paper don't mean it actually isn't.
Chopper, it's hard to please you, dog. Because if he hit all the boxes,
and for the record, like. Why do y'all keep thinking that it was me that cut things off? What if he was the one who left me?
What I'm saying is,
because you were hard to please.
No,
God
it's not that I'm hard. You don't know that. You don't know my situation with him, so that's not why it didn't work out. It's not that I was hard. I was actually very easy to please in that situation. But
so there's a chart. There's a chart, and I wish I could draw it out, but like it kind of goes like this. Like for women, right? The more good looking she is, the harder it is for a man to get her, right? Like the more money a guy has, the less good looking he is.
That's not true.
That tends to be.
That is not true because
that tends to be.
It's true because I'm broke and beautiful, Chopper. Literally broke.
I don't know about beautiful.
Unicorn dude that I mentioned, he had friends, and he had some fine friends.
Listen, and here's the thing. It's a caveat. If the guy is good looking,
I'm beautiful.
And he
Let
has
me fuck
money,
you.
And he got fine friends that make the same amount of money.
He gonna fuck something. A guy that's good looking and has a bunch of money gonna fuck on something. I'm just being real with you.
What? What? Did I hear that right? What?
I said a guy that's good looking and has money gonna want to fuck on something. and they gonna
want to fuck himself.
No, fuck on something. Like they're always.
I mean, he probably do that too.
Craig, you are projecting now at that point.
I'm not projecting. I'm broke.
Okay.
Craig, you are not beautiful. Get your ugly ass off this. He gonna try to slip that shit in. I'm broke. Bitch, no, no. You think he's slick?
For some, but like, definitely not all. At least not this one, because like this one actually like. I'm not. You know what? I'm not even going to share what I'm about to say. This is none of y'all's business. But like,
share, please.
No. This is
inquiring minds would like to know, Miss Chopper.
No.
You good. But this stream is very, very close.
I want to know because
that's not true.
Hey, listen.
I want to know because if he hit all the boxes,
the less. I'm gonna be real with you. The finer and richer that man is, the more insecure your relationship is gonna be.
That's your projection.
He probably gay.
You don't know that. Look, at the end of the day, I'm not saying he has to be rich. I'm just simply saying he has to make 6 figures. Just because you make 6 figures doesn't mean you're rich.
I'm just saying.
You are not no millionaire. Like he was not no millionaire.
You don't need to be a millionaire. Listen, all you gotta do is, as a good-looking man, listen, I'm gonna be real with you. If you're a good-looking man and you make 150,000 or more, bro, your prospects are gonna be endless, bro. Like, I'm gonna be real with you.
But yeah,
like,
he chose me
like
at the
famous
time.
women,
So it
besides
doesn't
like
matter.
famous
Look,
women,
listen,
like,
what's right. That's why I'm saying.
Bro,
that's
your
why I keep
prospects are gonna
saying.
be endless.
That's why I keep saying. Look, what's right for you will align with you, and like if not, that's fine. Like you're making it sound like I cannot pull a dude. Like, are you really saying that I cannot?
I'm not
man
saying
said you got no niggas.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's what it's starting to sound like, Craig. Really,
that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that the more money you require him to make, the uglier he's gonna be. Is what I'm saying.
That's not true.
This is true. I'm broke and beautiful, Chopper. I ain't paid rent in 6 months. I look fucking good though.
The odds of you getting banked up. Let's think about it. The odds of you getting banked up by like a superstar, a rapper, or somebody like that are very low.
They end up marrying regular people all the time.
No, they don't.
Craig. What are you talking about?
They don't.
Some of them do.
No, they don't.
Recycle
industry whores. No, they don't.
But that's not everybody, though. There are some celebrities that have dated like normal people.
They don't marry normal people. Celebrities don't marry
normal people. You don't know that. You can't speak on all celebrities. There are some that have.
Show me some celebrities that's marrying normal people.
Okay. I'll name one. There's this basketball player. I forgot his name. Is it? Oh, Kyrie. The one that dated
Kyrie.
He's a whole
Kyrie. Oh, nah, that's crazy. That is a crazy stance to take, Chuck. I ain't gonna lie.
But listen, all I'm saying is that you don't have to be a celebrity necessarily to like. What I'm saying is, Craig, the way you're making it sound like
I'm just saying, I'm not broke. I'm just not where I would love to be financially, but I'm not broke. I pay my bills and I take care of myself. I'm done.
I'm about to celebrate my anniversary.
I appreciate you asking. How's your day going while they out here arguing this shit?
I'm just saying. I'm
feel like,
hey, 420 LL. I don't know if you a
to.
dude or a chick. If you a dude, you need to move around.
No, but my thing is, like, what it sounds like to me, it's like it's
making a chick. What's up?
That's a guy, bro.
It's making me sound
all right, then
like.
Fuck you, nigga.
I don't know what Craig is saying.
Miss Brazy, that makes.
It's not, bro. Listen,
it sounds to me like you really don't think that
I would still love you too.
No. What I'm saying is because I'm talking about Houston. I'm talking about our market. I'm talking about our market. Like Houston.
No. Like your market is different than mine. What are you talking about?
No. So
you don't know what it's like.
Listen.
Let me just
date men. So you cannot tell me what they look.
Let me speak for a second.
Craig, you cannot tell me what men that I like.
You can't tell them, bro.
You don't even know.
Listen.
You have friends like that. Do you have friends?
I know the men that you run into.
Can you honestly say that you?
I live in Houston. I know the men that you run into.
You have homeboys like this man.
You trying to say you only date scammers, man?
No, crazy. I just know the type of dudes that's available here in Houston.
Up to you and told you
I know the character builds. Listen,
hold on. How do you know that? Pause.
We got a certain build, a character build in Houston.
You don't know that. You don't even know him. You don't know him.
Oh my God, Miss
You
Brazy's
really don't know
insane.
this
I'm
man, so
dating your
you're
picture,
making
your
like
profile picture in my head.
opinions that don't
So
even
with black
I don't know
and
what you
hold
sound
any
like.
weight.
with
You
black
don't
You
and
know
should
the
come on
Hispanic,
panel
person.
one of these days, Miss
You
Brazy.
dead ass
with,
don't
Really
know
unless
the
you
should.
like
person, so you cannot make a
unless you
wild
like
claim
real
about.
Mexican, and like really got like real money down there in Houston.
What?
Bro,
Like,
What
I'm
is it?
just
Real
gonna stop
Mexican,
going back and forth because,
Mexican,
like,
bro?
just listen.
This man said a real
I'm gonna
Mexican
stop going back
square.
and forth
What
because
is
you're
that?
not getting it. Like,
Can I get it out
you cannot keep
one at a time?
projecting and
One at
making
a time.
opinions. You cannot keep
I'm not.
projecting and making opinions about people
I'm
that you don't
projecting.
even know. Like, that's
I'm
crazy.
just telling you, bro. I run into people. I run into different aesthetics every day of my job. Come on, man. Let me just get this out.
No,
So,
that's not. No,
there's a certain.
I'm just gonna block this out. I can't. I don't have the space for this. This is fucking ridiculous.
So there's a certain.
This is ridiculous. Like Craig, your words hold no weight to me. Like whatever you have to say, it holds
Bro,
no
I didn't
weight.
sell cars in Houston.
It holds
and I
no
didn't serve
weight.
tables
It holds
in
no
Houston,
weight.
And I didn't
It
see.
holds
I
no
didn't see the
weight.
men with the money.
It
I'm
holds
gonna tell
no
you who
weight.
got the money.
It
I'm gonna
holds
tell
no
you who got
weight.
the money in Houston.
It holds
I'm gonna
no
tell you who
weight.
got the money in Houston. White people got the money in Houston.
He's basing his opinions on a CarMax.
Hey,
One
T-Bone,
CarMax in
Miss Brazy
Southwest
is mine. You
Houston.
do not get no kisses
So
from
one
her.
CarMax in Southwest
Can I get this
Houston.
out?
I'm gonna
It
cry on this
determines
panel.
the real numbers in
Can I
America,
get this
right? The
out?
rest of
Wait, guys,
America off of one
Miss
CarMax
wait,
in
Brazy.
Houston.
Can I
wait,
get
guys,
this
guys,
out?
Oh
guys,
my
guys,
God,
wait,
Bro,
my
wait,
you
guys,
heart
can't
guys,
be
is saying.
guys,
serious.
One
guys,
at a
guys,
time.
guys. Let's take a breather. Let's take a breather
One at
because
a
we are,
time. Exactly. Hey,
let's
let
take a
me get
breather
this
because
out.
because everybody's all over the place. We got Ooch and Miss Breezy flirting. I don't know what the fuck going on in that
Yeah, bro. Like, yeah. Hey, you're right. Let me just mute. Let me just mute everybody. I'm gonna mute for it.
okay,
Thank
so
you, baby. Thank you. Hold
yeah.
on. So, in Houston, there's a certain aesthetic of men that you're gonna run into. Now, I'm not saying that your black and Hispanic men, the ones with fades and shit like that, you know, the ones that get their shit tapered up in the bar.
Bro, he's seriously
Hold
like.
on. When it comes to if you go to a black barber and you Hispanic or you black, I'm not saying that you can't make money.
He thinks that I only
Hold
go for.
on. If you Hispanic or you're black and you go to a black barber, I'm not saying that there's not a certain amount of money that you can't make. I'm not saying that. You can make upwards.
That is basically what it sounds like he's saying.
You can make upwards to $175,000 with that type of faith, that type of mentality, that type of character build. That's gonna net worth you up to $175,000. But if you want the real money, 200,000 plus up there and stuff like that, they stop going to barbershops like that. They care less about having a taper fade and stuff like that. That's when you start getting into nerdy white men, nerdy black men, nerdy
Look,
Asian
but
men.
at the same time, it's like you're stereotyping.
Hold on. I am stereotyping. That's engineering money right there. So engineering money is like 200,000 to like 300,000, 400,000. That's when you're gonna get Nigerians with their toes out. They're gonna wear them goofy ass sandals everywhere to Walmart. They're gonna like,
hey, watch it, bitch.
I know,
watch it.
I know you feel it. So I'm not lying. So, anyways, that's when you're gonna get that type of build. So once you start getting to the I want a man that makes
can you not project like a stereotype when it comes to my dating process?
Because the reason why stereotypes exist is because they've been tried, true, and tested.
But it's simply not like you don't know this person. That's what I'm saying. You don't know.
I don't know who you're dating now. I don't know who you're dating now.
You're stereotyping a man that you never met.
I'm just saying in general, like in general.
No, but that's not. This generalization doesn't apply to my situation. You don't know this man. You don't know how he actually was.
Listen,
you don't know what he actually liked. You don't know how he even spoke. So it's like you cannot stereotype him. He was not like definitely not the stereotype that you're trying to paint it out to be.
I'm gonna be real with you. I rarely see like men that are making like 500,000.
Okay, well, just because you rarely see it doesn't mean they don't exist.
Let me be real with yourself. You think the men that are making? Do you think the men that are? Let's be real. Do you think the men that are making $300,000 are going to black barbershops?
I'm not saying that they're not. Like I'm just saying I don't understand the point of.
There's a reason why I'm saying this.
Like, what are you
because
trying to say?
What are you trying to say,
Craig? Are you trying to project or are you trying to make a point?
I'm saying that like
it sounds like you're trying to make it seem like I'm only going for a certain type and that I'm only going for certain types of money.
Let's talk about rich women.
Fine,
let's talk about very rich. Let's talk about very wealthy women. Do very wealthy women walk around with those fake ass lashes?
What does it matter? Like,
no, it matters. Listen to me.
Why does that have to do with me? What does it have to do
I'm bringing it back to women. I'm bringing it back to women. Listen.
It sounds like you're
ever seen? No, listen. I'm not projecting. Have you ever seen a woman that's worth over $100 million? That's not a fucking bum ass fucking rapper with them long ass lashes. No. Because that's
but Craig, what overall, what are you trying to express here? Are you trying to say that?
I'm trying to express to you this. Let me explain it to you. I'm trying to express to you this. That yes, if you want a guy that's gonna,
you don't know what I want. You just keep thinking that I just want to start how it looks a certain type of way. You don't even know what I like.
Men that if you ever gonna date a man that gets a taper fade, know that his character build is gonna.
Why do you keep going to a taper fade? Like, dude, like
I got a taper fade. I'm talking about myself right now. I'm in the 100. I'm in the 150,000.
You act like I don't have.
Actually, I don't go to barbershop. I don't go to barbershop, so I wouldn't even be in this. I'm not even talking about myself.
Sounds like to me, Craig, you have this weird opinion about me that I only like one type of character build, quote unquote. You don't know what I like. You really don't. You have not even seen half the men I dated.
Listen,
you have not seen half of them. You didn't even know one of my exes were bald. You didn't even know.
I'm just saying you're gonna get nerds. You're gonna get nerds. The more, all I'm saying is this: you're gonna get more into nerd territory the more money he's making.
That's not, listen, but there are some fine nerds.
Wealthy people, like,
there are some fine nerds.
That's what I said. He gets me.
At the end of the day,
he gets me.
You're projecting, you're thinking in black and white. You act like there are not good looking men that I would find attractive, which does not mean he has to have a taper fade. I don't even care if he has a taper fade. I don't. He just has to be fine. That's all I care about. I don't care what race you are. I don't care if you take care of yourself and you're fit and you're fine. That's all I care about.
You realize how hard it is to find good-looking men that also make a lot of money?
It is not. It is not that hard. It is not that hard to find. It is not that hard. For you, it might be hard because you might be an ugly woman if you were a chick.
It's hard for women too.
Listen, if you were a chick, you might be an ugly woman. So you might think that.
Listen, there's a reason why all women are having problems with dating because they all try to go for good-looking men that make a lot of money, and they get their hearts broken because they find out that the one man that they thought was theirs is cheating on them because they have the option to date tons of men.
Like this is not how the real world works. You are not aware that like not everybody's gonna be under this generalization that you speak of. Like it's really you're projecting a reality that's just in your head. This is not how.
No, I'm telling you the truth. Like women all try to have.
There are people that.
Listen,
there are people who are fine as hell that meet my requirements, and like
my requirements are not crazy. Want to eat it too, but here's the thing: that's not how it works. Like
that's not how. You're gonna have a man.
You're gonna have a man that looks good and is making a lot of money.
Is different.
If you're gonna have a man that looks good and is making a lot of money, the security in your relationship is gonna be lower.
That's not true. That's not true. I'm a secure woman, so that to me that doesn't apply.
I'm just being honest. Not me. If you're gonna be in a relationship with a man that's making a lot of money,
look, it sounds like you're trying to convince me. It sounds like you're trying to convince me to lower my standards and that my standards are not realistic.
No, I'm not.
My standards are very much realistic. They are.
No, your standards are normal, but I'm just being honest.
This is what I look. No, this is your projection. Like you don't know what I like. You don't know what I can pull. You don't know like. I don't know. It just kind of seems like you're trying to convince me to like lower my standard, or you're trying to convince me that my standards are not realistic when they in fact are.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
That's what it sounds like to me. That's what it and it's frustrating because it's like, dude, you don't even know. You don't know what my actual situation is like. Like you don't know the types of dudes that I have dated in the past. You haven't even seen what half of them look like.
Yeah, Craig, you be doing that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it feels like that. Like it really does. It makes me feel like you're starting to try to convince me to lower my standard because you think that I'm not able to pull what I want to pull. That's what it sounds like. Like deadass, that's what it sounds like.
I want you to keep your standards high.
As they should, and they are.
I think high standards are the best standards.
Okay, and they are. So what's the problem? Why are we having this conversation?
But I'm just telling you. also
you're
be
basically
realistic.
trying to convince. No, you're trying to convince me that my standards are unrealistic, but they're not. They're simply not.
No,
To you, they
no, I'm
might
just being.
see. They might sound unrealistic to you because you don't live my everyday life. You don't see who I see. You don't know what I know about certain people. Like you can't tell me that and expect me to think that what you're telling me is true. It's not. I don't agree with it.
Yeah,
My standards are not unrealistic.
I'm not trying to convince you to do anything or think anything. I'm just letting you know, like, there's a certain character build,
No,
especially when it comes
but
to
no. That's your opinion. That's your
like,
opinion that I disagree
no,
with.
no, I'm just being honest.
No, but this is your
black
opinion
people,
that I disagree
Black
with.
people and Hispanic people that care a lot about their looks, there's a certain threshold of money that they make. I'm just being real.
No, listen, look, you're generalizing a whole group of people.
I am
that
generalizing.
you don't even know.
I only speak about
but
the
that's
general.
what I'm saying.
I only speak about.
But I'm saying, like, that's
majority.
why I do not buy what you're saying, because you cannot project a generalization onto my reality, because my reality is different. You always call me an outlier. Apparently, I pull unicorns. Like, my reality is different than your generalization. So whatever you have to tell me about your opinion of a generalization, it does not apply to me, and it does not hold any weight because I simply do not agree with it. I've seen otherwise. I don't agree with what you tell me.
You ever wonder why, like, billionaires, they don't marry like voluptuous women?
That's. Have you been on a sugar daddy site, Craig?
Billionaires, they don't.
Have you been
They
on
can
a sugar
handle all the
daddy site?
yams, bro.
Have you been on a sugar daddy site?
I said
Wait,
Mary.
hold on,
I
Chopper.
said Mary.
Wait, hold on, Chopper. You been on a sugar daddy site?
I sure have.
What?
Yes, I have.
Wow.
I'm not ashamed to say
Maybe,
it.
why your that's your response?
I wanted some mentorship, damn, and possibly some
mentorship. Mentorship from
Listen,
daddies.
I went in with an I won't lie. I went in with an unrealistic mindset. I thought I was gonna pull an old dude for companionship and mentorship, and he'll give me some money for my time.
Wow.
Apparently, it don't work like that. They want
Chopper.
sugar. They are dead set on wanting that sugar, and I say,
Wow,
nope.
Chopper.
Wow.
Nope.
I mean, it's a sugar daddy. What you expect? You think you gonna not give us the pussy?
Listen,
you just gonna be this nigga friend?
That's the thing, Chopper. That's the thing, Chopper. That's the thing. No, that's the thing, Chopper.
I was told that you don't have to fuck these men.
That's unrealistic, bro.
That's the problem, Chopper. That's the problem. You was told, okay? You was told by your research and your analytics. And then when your ass found out that it's not your analytics, okay, that they want to pop that coochie, okay, you okay? They're not playing by Chopper rules. They're not playing by Chopper rules.
I had I literally had this like one quote unquote sugar daddy straight up tell me that my titties weren't big enough for him.
Hey, listen. That's what happens. That's what happens when you on the sugar daddy websites. Listen, you hear how they talk to you? You hear how they talk to you? Want to know why they talk to you like that? Because they know they got that play. They know they got the
Nah, they just got money. They're still ugly. But anyway.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Hey, I bet he had a lot of money.
He probably
the more money he have, the more money they got, the uglier they gonna be.
That's not true. I've actually seen some good looking ones, but they do got high standards though. When it comes to physical shit.
Exactly. I said, bro, that's what we've been trying to tell you.
No, but you literally said but you were saying that millionaires go for average looking women. They're not going for the voluptuous type. But I'm like, that's why I said, have you been on a sugar daddy site?
I said billionaires. Billionaires.
How many billionaires do you know? How many billionaires do you know and what their wife looks like?
Bro, Bill Gates didn't go for nothing voluptuous. Fucking Elon Musk ain't going for nothing voluptuous. Fucking the nigga from Amazon ain't going with nothing voluptuous. Like, there's a certain aesthetic that billionaires do not want around them, bro.
But have you noticed something about those billionaires?
That's why I asked you. Hold on.
They're white. They have their own physical standard.
That's why I asked you. Remember when I said, hey, when's the last time you seen that's not some fucking rapper bitch or a stripper? When's the last time you seen a woman with eyelashes sticking out to here that's a billionaire? That's really got bread like that? Never. There's a certain aesthetic.
Actually, I don't know about billionaire, but I do know.
I said that's not a rapper, bro.
No, but yeah. No, I'm telling you, women who are not rappers. Yeah, women who are not rappers, just strictly business women that do look like
business women ain't dressing like that, bro. Fuck out of here. I don't believe
some
that.
are. Some
when
are.
They're not billionaires. That's not a billionaire.
I don't know about billionaire. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Chopper. There's no women that dressing like that. Chopper, no women dressing like that.
Are y'all listening to me when I talk? Because I said billionaires that aren't rappers. And then y'all always want to name some shit that is against everything I'm saying. Please listen to the questions that's being asked.
You're not asking no questions, though. You're just projecting.
I said, name me some billionaire women that aren't rappers that are out there with eyelashes like this.
I don't know any, Craig, but
none, because you're not gonna find nothing. I'm trying to make y'all a point. The point is, there's a certain aesthetic with people that actually have money versus people that don't have money.
Okay, what's the point of this? What's the point of this statement?
So the point of this is for me is to say this: if this nigga that you talking to goes to a black barbershop, it don't matter if the nigga is white, black, Asian, Indian, purple, yellow, brown. If they have a certain aesthetic of a black shape up, I do my own hair, so I'm not in this group. I'm sorry, y'all.
You don't know anything about any of
their mentality. I'm not gonna lie, like their aesthetic.
Greg,
there's a certain aesthetic.
Nothing.
That keeps
you
them,
know absolutely nothing.
Niggas
about
with bread don't go to black barber shops.
What are you trying? I'm saying, what is the point of you making this generalization or this statement to me? Are you implying? I'm asking a simple question. Are you implying that the man?
That, like, you don't like
are you
nerds.
implying that the recent man that I dated, that you know everything about
you
how he
black
thinks and how you don't know
all
him?
the guys you have ever dated.
You know you don't. You don't know all the guys that I've dated. You only knew that one. Well, you didn't even meet him. You didn't even meet him. You don't know what he's actually like. You are just stereotyping based on his physical appearance, and that's not like, you wouldn't like that if somebody did that to you. You wouldn't like that if somebody did that to your wife.
I just put the chain on. Y'all can stereotype me.
Yeah, but if somebody were to stereotype your wife, you wouldn't like that.
They stereotype me and my girl all the time.
Okay, but what I'm not about to do is like allow you to, like, on a live stream, make a whole assumption about a man that I dated that you knew absolutely nothing about.
If he was to get a lineup, where would he get it from?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Like,
it matters. It matters. I'm trying to make a point. That's why it matters.
He's saying that where a guy goes.
Where do black men normally get their lineups at?
Well, he went to actually. I don't need. This isn't even anything.
It matters. There's a reason why I'm bringing this up.
It really does not matter. You're basically implying that where a man
goes to get a lot of black men waste. You realize a lot of people that go to black barbershops, they waste their money at these black barbershops. I'm not even going to lie.
You know absolutely nothing. Like, you know absolutely nothing about this man. You cannot make.
Listen. I can know a lot about a person based on.
No, you don't. No, you don't. And again, you don't even know where he went to go. I'm not even going to disclose.
I'm asking you. That's what I'm asking.
I'm not going to disclose that because
if he was to get a lineup,
did not get it. He did not get it from.
I'm not even with him though. If he was to get a lineup, where do you think he would go? A black barbershop or Supercuts?
It doesn't matter.
It matters.
Bro. No, it doesn't.
It matters.
It doesn't matter.
You ain't gonna find. Listen, because what I'm trying to say is this: there's a certain aesthetic.
And to be quite honest with you, like,
the aesthetic that you look for normally tends to, like,
you're basing. Stop saying this aesthetic that you normally go. Like, you don't know what I normally go for. You're basing your opinion off of one guy that looks different than a lot of the different types of men that I've dated in the past.
Would you date a man that gets his hair cut at Supercuts?
Why not? Why wouldn't I, Craig? Why? What are you trying to imply about my character?
Would you be okay? Would you be okay with dating a man that can?
About my character?
Are you okay with dating a man that can do his hair with just his hands?
Why would I not be? Like, what are you trying
to?
This is weird. This is a weird conversation.
Yeah,
because
that
there's
is
a certain group of people that can only do their hair with just their hands.
What are you trying to imply about? What are you
trying
to imply about my character?
Would you be okay with dating a guy that can literally do his hair with just water in his hands?
Do you not hear yourself? I'm answering your questions, telling you I don't see an issue. I don't see why not. So what are you trying to imply about my character based on these questions?
Because most Hispanic and black men ain't making nowhere near.
See how this is? You're just projecting. You don't even know. Like, how do you not know?
You don't date white men.
An Arabic guy. What?
Because why do you want white men?
So what is your obsession about me not dating a white man?
No,
like
because
what is your obsession with that? That's weird.
I'm narrowing down.
That
I'm
is
narrowing
so
down,
weird.
Right? So if
You act
think,
like
no,
other
listen,
men in
listen,
other
listen.
cultures cannot have money or cannot meet my standards. Like, are
They
you
don't.
serious
So
right
listen,
now?
you don't date. So if you don't
Are you
date white
saying
men,
that? Are you saying that men of color and minority men from other communities cannot be educated? Are you saying that
I'm
they
saying
cannot
it's
make a
rare.
certain amount of money? Is that what
It's
you're
rare.
saying?
It's
Is that
rare. It's
seriously what
rare.
you're saying on
It's
this
less
channel,
common
on
than
this stream?
It's
Is
less
this seriously
common.
what you're
Yes,
saying?
it's less common. Yes,
In your
less common.
reality, but
No,
that's not.
in
We're in
reality, it's
Houston,
less common.
Texas. This is
In
in
reality,
Houston,
it's less common.
Texas, one of the most diverse cities in the nation. You mean to tell me,
The
you mean
white
to
people
sit here
are
and tell me
outpacing
that this is
all the
factual? This is
percent
not
population.
factual. I know many educated, good-looking men who are of different races. I know many good-looking, like, minority men who make a certain amount of money and beyond. Like, I don't see what's crazy about that. To you, it's crazy because you might not know many in your circle, but that doesn't mean that that's facts. That doesn't mean that that is truth. It may be less common in your eyes because you're not exposed to what I'm exposed to. So what you find crazy and rare, I don't, because I'm exposed to that demographic that do.
Because if you say you're looking for a guy that makes around $100,000 and up, black men and Hispanic men are low on the totem pole. You already told me you don't like dating white men. So what other men is left? Asian, Hispanic, and black.
And
so that being said,
what's wrong
like,
with me?
You don't really date Asian people. I've never seen you with an Asian man in my life.
You don't know that. I still find Asian men attractive, though. That doesn't mean
you
that
ain't,
I wouldn't
you ain't talking
date
to
one.
them.
But they're not checking for me. They're checking for their own kind most of the time.
So what do you normally end up with? What's the most you've ever dated? You normally date Hispanic and black men,
like,
right?
I mean, that's what has pursued me the most.
And so that's what I'm talking about. So if what I'm talking about, what pursues you the most? What pursues you the most is Hispanic and black men. So what I'm saying is Hispanic and black men, it's rare finding them to make $100K to $100 to $200K. That is a rare thing.
Just because, look, just because it may be like,
we're talking about
lower,
we're talking about
okay, look, if we're talking, listen, but if we're talking general population statistics, it may be, yes, it might be on the lower end, but that doesn't mean that they're not out there. You're making it sound like it's.
I'm not saying they're not out there, but the odds of finding them in the black and Hispanic community are way lower than finding them in the white community. And if you don't like white dudes, that's basically what I'm saying is,
okay, well, I like what I like, Craig. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, you know, what pursues me, like, and white men don't even pursue me. They're not checking for me. So it's like, what are you trying to imply about
what I'm trying to say is, how
he's like, yeah, it sounds like he wants me to date a white guy so bad. And it's like, one, no offense, no disrespect at all, but I just don't see myself dating a white man. Two, white men don't even like approach me or try to pursue me anyway. So it's like, what are you trying to tell me, Craig? Like, this is a weird conversation to have. Like, this is a super weird conversation.
Not really. I'm just saying, like,
this is a weird conversation. Like, seriously.
No, I'm just saying the odds are much lower finding them in.
Okay, but just because they may be lower, that doesn't mean that it's impossible. So I still meet them. I still talk to them.
I'm saying, like, how is that? So it kind of reverts to the title of how it's affecting dating, because if you're looking for a man that's making a certain amount of money and the odds of finding that in the certain type that you like are very low, it's gonna affect your prospects in dating. That's why
you don't know, like, okay, so I'm not so
that's why I keep bringing it up.
So you're saying, so you're implying that I don't be checking for Arabic guys or Middle Eastern guys who make that much money?
I mean, I'm not saying that you're not.
You're saying
I'm not saying that
pull an Asian guy who makes that much money.
I'm not saying that you're not. I'm just saying, like, it most definitely does affect your prospects in dating, because most black and Hispanic people, the people that are checking for you the most, the people that you are dating the most, they're not making nowhere near that income.
Okay, but that doesn't mean that I'm not like that's the only thing I'm checking for. Like, first of all, I'm not checking for nothing right now. Like, I don't even care for dating right now. But at the end of the day, like, you know, I'm still going to find who I find attractive. It doesn't matter what race he is. I'm not looking for a certain type. So you're just kind of like pushing on this like idea that I'm only going for certain types of men when you don't even know what I like. You don't know what I'm open to dating. You don't know. All you know is that I'm not interested in dating a white American man.
We'll
like,
pick
that's
up
just like.
we'll pick up on it in a little bit. I got to get ready for my anniversary dinner. Damn, yeah, this is a good conversation. It's a good conversation. I like it.
Where you taking her, by the way?
Huh?
Where you taking her, by the way? I might stop by.
He's taking her to Burger King.
True love, baby. True love.
Getting some chocolate milks. But now I appreciate y'all chat. I appreciate y'all panel. We definitely gonna be picking back up on it, but I gotta get ready for this anniversary dinner, man.
We can't continue the conversation without you. I'll argue with Choppy in your place.
Wait. I want to go to bed. Shut the fuck up.
I appreciate y'all.
Part
Y'all be
two.
easy. Peace.
All right.
All right, bye.
All right, bro.